Alright guys, BLM here, back with a new live stream, and we're finally playing something different. We've been playing nothing but the Mass Effect trilogy for the last, like, month and a half. We're finally playing something new. We're playing Mass Effect Andromeda, which I didn't even want to really play right now. I mean, the main reason I am playing this right now is because we obviously just played the previous Mass Effect games, and I've already done my scripts and everything for my retrospectives of the other Mass Effect games, so I might as well just do this one now as well. So, screw it, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully the game is fully installed and everything. I did... It's fine. But yeah, obviously we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got Big Brother, Survivor, Australian Survivor, and Survivor South Africa. We got even Survivor US related things. We got a decent amount to talk about. I have not watched the current, or the most recent episode of... Okay, just make sure stream's running. Alright, yeah, but I have not watched the most recent episode of Big Brother, the one that was on tonight, largely because I literally just got home from work not too long ago and decided to start streaming. And the episode is not up on the normal place I watch it, so I was like, whatever, we'll just stream without it. Who really cares? I'll probably actually watch it immediately after we finish stream. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh yeah, what am I gonna do here? Actually, what did I do? Okay, so these are my previous saves. I think I've done 3 playthroughs of this game in full. One of them was on another console. But, I think this is my... Is that my 100%? Or is that... Yeah, this is my 100% completion playthrough. This one is just a standard playthrough. And then this one... I think this is when I was thinking about doing a speedrun of it, and then I decided not to, but, yeah, I don't know. What should we do here? Who should we pick? Do you have to pick that right now? Whatever. Yeah, interesting episode of SA. Yeah, I think Chappies is winning out. I'm pretty confident Chappies is going to win at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously the main contenders right now, Chappies, Tyson, Kieran, to a degree, but like Kieran's edit earlier on in the season was just so lackluster that I don't think he's going to win. I think he's going to be like one of the final hurdles here. Was it Tyson? Again, his edit has been so negative recently that I wouldn't be surprised if he loses in a final tribal council or something, or if he's just taken out before that. Again, I don't know how Chappies wins though. That's the problem. Like, I don't know how he gets the votes to win. I don't know if he needs to be against Anella and Nicole and they split votes, or what. Especially now that Santoni is gone. But, whatever. What should I do here? Okay, you know, let's go back. You know what, let's play as Sarah. Because, let's just do the standard Sarah one. Because I think I haven't played a normal Sarah playthrough in the longest amount of time. Yeah, difficulties getting Andromeda. Again, I get it. Again, a lot of people didn't like Andromeda. I personally like it. At least the last time I played it, I did like it. It's been, I think 2018, I think it said, right? April 2018. So it's been a while. But, yeah, we'll do Quick Start Sarah. Should we do normal? We'll probably do normal. We can change it later. I'm not going to go hardest. Fuck that. Not doing that again for Mass Effect. Yeah, it is weird. Actually, I didn't think about that yet. Interesting that SA has, was it 4 guys left, 1 woman, while Australian has, 5 women left, 1 guy, I think? So that's pretty insane. I think that kind of shows you how, and Australian Survivor is a game that I do think is suited more towards the, not necessarily under the radar women, but like definitely towards less, like people that are less out in front, which typically ends up being like some sort of alpha guy. Yeah, Nella, Yeah, this is like I think this was obviously this was very bad for Nella. I do wonder like did this lose him like Rainier's jury vote and like Sean's jury vote? Like obviously these people that I think would have been locked in Nella votes if he got to the end. I wonder if like maybe that's how Chappies ends up winning now. That they just like lost all respect for him gameplay wise. I did find it interesting that it does seem like the jury is all in on Rainier. That's a bit loud. Let's turn that down for me, at least. Yeah, again, I wonder how Chappies wins because again, I'm all in on Chappies winning right now. I just don't exactly know how it comes together. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
We are all of us.
PB has joined and the map opened up with side quests. Yeah, I mean, like, I liked it more on my 100% completion playthrough than I did my initial playthrough. Like, my initial playthrough was just, like, fine. Like, it's kind of just, like, an okay sci-fi RPG. On the replay when I did 100%, I definitely liked it a lot more. I liked a lot more of the characters. But, again, it's still not on the same level as Mass Effect 2 or 3 or anything like that.
We begin to make our dream reality.
Yeah, it's like again, like I feel like this is the type of game that like it would have probably done better if it just wasn't called Mass Effect. I feel like if it was just a generic other RPG, a sci-fi RPG, it would have probably been better. Yeah, that would have been funny if Andrew got saved. Yeah, because I mean, what Andrew, Kara, Haley, George to a degree. I mean, yeah, it's like this is an insane season of Australian Survivor. Again, it's very train wrecky, but I am enjoying the season at this point. And I have been enjoying the season like really the entire time. It's just that there's definitely been like major like issues with it, but that's Australian Survivor in general. But again, like I think if I'm ranking all the Australian Survivor seasons, like this is easily at least number 3 for me. I think there's debate for it being number 2. Probably not though. Yeah, I think it probably stays in number 3. But again, like I am enjoying the season. Twist me, do you think it would be a non-elimination episode? I am assuming that they're going to continue on with this, right? Like, I'm assuming that they're going to continue on with this, like, the remaining urns are going to be there, and they're going to continue doing this until someone is saved, right? Like, I'm assuming that's the point to begin with, is that they are doing this so that they can end up saving someone. Because they obviously need one more non-elimination episode for the season. Yeah, Andromeda was definitely known for it being like comically bad. Like there's definitely some weird voice acting in this game. There's definitely some there were really bad like facial animations and graphical issues, and again, a lot of people did not like this game, especially at release. But it's gotten better, but it's still a bit of a mess.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
This is pretty jarring though, coming from Mass Effect, like the original trilogy. It does very much feel different. Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah. That was something that I remembered. The my father died part. Alright, where's the game start? I don't even remember.
The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Yeah, I did think that there was going to be a chance of a way blind side too. I think it's coming. Like, I would not be surprised if
Sarah Ryder, let's get you checked out.
Way is one of the next couple boots. Let's see, so Andrew's gone. We're at the final 6. I mean, they're still targeting George though, right? Like Danny and Flick.
Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda.
Like, but if somehow George and Kara do flip over
Makes it sound
someone,
so
I do
easy,
think Way is probably the person they take out. I would also not be surprised if Haley flips on Way, and maybe to do a 3-2-1. What is this? Oh yeah, I forgot what again, fuck the whatever the system's called in this game. Again, they got rid of the Paragon Renegade system in replace of this, which is not nearly as interesting. We'll go casual.
I hope not. Signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Which, by the way, like Andrew voting for Fleck, is that the best move he made the entire season? Even though it didn't work out for him, but like I feel like that's like one of the only times we actually saw him actively doing something. Like he actively, like at least he tried, like to stay in the case that they split the votes or something like that. Yeah, Andromeda, everyone's favorite. Like, do you not love Mass Effect Andromeda?
Are you online?
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning, Sarah. Are you feeling well?
It's been a little bit since I played this game. It's been again, it's been since April of 2018, so that is 3 years and 4 months. So, but I did play this. Yeah, I played this game 3 times, with one of those being a 100% completion playthrough. So I've played this game a decent amount. But again, it's slipping a little bit. Actually, I wonder. I'm pretty sure I have. I can look up the total amount of hours. If it would load. Playtime. Where's Mass Effect Andromeda? Which, by the way, through us finishing Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 2, I believe, is my #1 most played game this year by like 20 hours. So that's something. But yeah, where's Andromeda on this list? Oh. Is it really? Okay, I thought I played this game more than that. Okay, I've only played this for 41 hours. But I'm pretty sure, like, 30 of that is the, like, nearing 30 of that is that 100% completion playthrough. But anyway, what is this?
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed.
Do you think it's possibly could be heading...
The neural implant is functioning properly.
Oh, you mean all women? I would guess no. And even if it was, it's not going to be the same thing. It's not like all the women, like it's not like, with both those seasons, One World and Micronesia, all the women got together, like, around the time of the merge, and ran things from there. Like, this is, like, if it happens here, like, it's them getting together at the final 6, where 5 of them are women. Like, it's not going to be that impressive. But, I don't expect, again, I'm expecting, if I were to guess, again, like, I would not be surprised if George ends up Final 3. And ends up being a Final 3 boot.
What's happening?
Like, if I'm being honest, like, the way I see the game playing out right now, I would not be surprised if Way is Final 6 boot, then Danny and Flick go out 4 and 5, and then Final 3 is Haley, Kara, George, where, wait, what just happened? Where Haley wins Final Immunity and takes Kara. Though, to be honest, like, that is a bad, like, that's a bad-ish position for Haley. So maybe she wouldn't allow that to happen, but again, that's kind of how I see the game playing out.
But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder.
Kara needs to be voted out the weekend, George. I mean, the thing is, like, at that point, just vote out George. Like, right at the final 6. I think if you're targeting Kara and George, just vote out George. I don't think there's much of a point in voting out Kara, unless, I mean, if you're like Danny or Flick, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. Or even Way. I mean, really, I think it's only, well, like, I think obviously getting rid of Kara makes it so you are getting rid of a final 2 jury goat. Like, again, like, I don't think Kara's winning the game. I think that's pretty clear. She seems to have no respect. So by voting out Kara, you're opening up the field a bit that allows you to potentially get further in the game, but then again, you would need the majority to agree with that sentiment. But also, if you get to the end, George is winning. Like, I think George wins every jury vote scenario, so... is that a thing in this game? What the fuck? That is weird. Pushing, like, R3 just, like, completely, like, abruptly, like, shifts the camera. That's weird. Oh, it's triangle to interact, too? Oh, that's weird, too.
Is my brother okay?
Whatever.
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the
what do you think of next season of AU? Is that confirmed? Like, I know that's the rumor that's going to be Blood versus Water, but, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean,
I don't like the sound of that.
we'll see how the casting goes. Again, that's the problem with Brother vs. War casting, is that usually ends up with you casting a duo because of their dynamic, or because like one person you really, really want, and usually that leads to obviously them not being as interesting when they're separated, or the fact that you're having one person that's a dud that's being put on the cast because they have an interesting loved one. So it's like kind of all over the place casting wise, but I mean that's Australians forever to begin with. So like again, like I wouldn't it's not like I don't think it'll be that much worse than like a Champions vs. Contenders or Brains vs. Brawn. Like it's fine. Especially if it ends up being this much of a clusterfuck, like Brains vs. Brawn ended up being. So,
Hey, up here.
we'll get. I mean, like I'm assuming it's not going to be returnees, right? Is it going to be returnees? Like I was assuming that it was going to be like San Juan del Sur, where it's newbies.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
How do you use the scanner?
On it. I'll try to get
Down? Who the fuck like picked down as the scanner? Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, like that's something that's pretty jarring. Like all the oh wait, so this
equipment is operating normally.
yeah, all these button changes is pretty jarring after having played the other Mass Effect games.
Found it. Bad relay.
It is returnee. If it's returnees, why the fuck are we getting returnees again? Like we just had All Stars. Like I don't want returnees again. I mean whatever. I mean if it is, it is. I don't know.
There. It's reset.
Which, by the way, we did also get a bit of a tease that the Survivor cast is coming. Survivor 41 cast is coming soon. Which I'm interested in seeing when it is. I'm hoping it's on Wednesday. If it's not, then fuck me, because I'm not ready for it. I'm hoping it's not tomorrow. If it is, then that kind of screws me over scheduling-wise. But we'll see. No? Oh, we have to wait for her? Oh, fuck up. It's returning. Yeah, I mean, Ross. I don't think we're seeing Ross back. Ross sued production, didn't he? Like, that's a thing, right? Ross sued production for his injuries and stuff, which, again, I doubt they're bringing him back after that. Yeah, he did sue. So, yeah, I mean, I doubt we're seeing Ross back. I would have liked to see him back, but again, I don't think we're doing it.
Is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain.
Yeah, like I hope it is returning. Like I assumed it was going to be like San Juan del Sur, which I think that is fine. Again, to have returnees this soon, it's like who the fuck are we casting? You just brought you barely put together an all-star cast. Like we're really bringing back returnees again? Like what is the half the cast gonna be from fucking Brains vs. Brawn? Like I don't get why they would want to do it.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
What do you think of the Haley edit? I mean, she's winning.
Alec, I need to assess the
I feel pretty confident that she's still winning. I don't. Again, like obviously she could lose. Like I think there's a chance George wins. I think there's a chance, a sliver of a chance of a Danny win. Again, sliver of a chance of a Flick win, but like I think Haley has it at this point, especially with her game position right now.
Father's got a point, though.
Like to be honest, like Haley played the game like I expected her to after she got voted out. Like
Yes, sir.
if it wasn't for that massive blunder for getting voted out, like she pretty much played exactly like how and like is positioned in the game exactly how I expected her to be come into the merge. So again, I still think Haley is winning. Oh, hey, it's me, Raccoon. You would love to see Australian East Coast versus West Coast? Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, like, I don't know what that entails. Like, I don't know the difference between East Coast and West Coast of Australia. But, it'll be interesting. Yeah, George is a lock. Like, George is for sure coming back on, next... I mean, unless he doesn't want to, but, I would assume that he would. I love how they give you the guide again of like what these choices mean. Like, who the fuck thought this was a good idea?
She's right.
Winner pick for spies. I'm spoiled.
It's a good question.
On the challenge.
Things can't change. It's been 600
Real,
years.
like again, like coming into the season, I was pretty high on Fessy and Casey in terms of winning the season. Like before I got spoiled. Like, I think the Big Brother people are in a really good position.
20,000 souls adrift at sea. When the power runs
I have
out,
not watched the Big Brother episode. You can talk about it. I'm not like worried about getting spoiled or anything, but I have not actually watched the Big Brother episode because
And if it's not,
just got home from work not too long ago, and obviously missed the episode, and it's not uploaded in the spot that I normally watch it, so I decided to stream first, and I'll probably watch it after the stream.
all right. Just
As
make it
long
quick.
as I don't finish stream
Harper, the rest
at a
of the team
ridiculous
should be
time,
awake
which
by
it probably
now.
will be.
Haven't spent up two
But
shovels.
yeah, I did hear
Right
Derek
at
F got
third.
75, which is funny, which obviously leads into this like theory that he was only getting 100 because
Stubborn one, isn't he?
because they were confusing him with Derek X, which is just kind of hilarious. But yeah.
No one ever
Big
said
Brother's
Dad
been
was a
frustrating
diplomat.
though. This
People's
week has
skills
not been
were never his strong suit.
playing out the way I
As
would
long
like
as
it
he knows what he's
to.
doing.
But
It's not
yeah.
like the camp
Top 10 one-timers.
save the day.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I
I need an ETA
forgot
on our
what
sensor
I said in that video.
We're behind out here.
It's been again. That video was made 4 months ago. Actually, more than that. Like I literally finished it March 31st, 2021. So, pretty much 5 months ago, which is insane. But yeah, I did like look over the list. I still mostly agree.
I hate that he missed this. Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
Yeah.
I guess
It's not it's performing fine.
born a minute ahead of him.
Pretty much exactly like what I expected it to, but not the greatest viewership in the grand scheme. By the way, I mean I should talk about scheduling.
Yeah,
I think
when
I
he
fucked
does,
myself
no
up
one hears.
over. If
So,
I'm being
let's
honest.
get out there and find him.
Because like obviously I still have the premiere
Right. You'll wanna get your
ranking
helmet.
that needs to come out
Maybe
before the
stop at
Survivor
Good Luck
premiere.
Rock before we go.
But
What?
again, if the Survivor
It's an
cast
old
comes out
superstition
tomorrow,
you do
I
that.
did fuck myself over in terms of the scheduling. And even if it didn't, like to be honest, even if it didn't, I probably fucked myself over too. I'm cursing a lot more in this episode, in this stream. It seems like, but whatever. Yeah, I should have released the premiere ranking instead of the Battle of the Seasons video. I think in retrospect, because right now the premiere ranking is scheduled for this Saturday. However, if the Survivor cast gets announced, which obviously I think it's 100% coming out this week, that will be this Saturday, if not even this Wednesday, which if it's this Wednesday, I'm completely fucked over, but again, if it's this Saturday, that bumps the premiere ranking to next Saturday. Now, Australian Survivor, from what I understand, is going to end next week, which means, and going to end next week, I believe on the Tuesday, from what I understand, and if that is the case, one, I'm not going to have enough time to get it out on Wednesday, so that will be released probably on Saturday. Which means that the premiere ranking gets bumped to the 18th, literally the Saturday right before the Survivor premiere. The problem with that is that that's immediately after the finale of Survivor South Africa, which essentially means that I'm going to have to bump the Survivor South Africa video to Wednesday instead of releasing on the Saturday. And yeah, it's a lot of videos getting bumped at that point. And to be honest, I haven't even figured out when the player rankings are coming out for those. I think I fucked myself over, really. Like, I should have released the premiere ranking earlier. But, I mean, it is what it is at this point. Scheduling is going to be very wonky for this month, but I kind of knew that coming into it. Yeah, Tommy did get medevaced on the most recent episode of the challenge, which I knew he got DQ'd. I didn't know exactly what for. Again, thankfully it was for a medevac and not something like, I mean, obviously that's bad, but like not something like
Got it.
like really bad. Like in terms of like at least it wasn't like a Dan Spilo situation, or it wasn't a like some sort of like racist related thing or anything like that. Like again, being medevaced, I think that's probably one of the better DQs. But yeah, sad to see him get medevac too. Again, like I was worried that it was going to be like a very bad situation, but now that we know it's a medevac, again, like I still think like Tommy just seems like a genuinely nice guy, even though again shouldn't be on reality TV. I was pretty sad to see him go there. Not be again like he wasn't the greatest TV, but like still, it seemed like he wanted to be there, and to see him get medevac was pretty
Dr. Carlisle,
hard to see.
with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Another scenario that Haley wins is Way based on information. So you're saying that Haley wins against Way? Because probably, I mean, like, to be honest, like if I were to guess, I would say Haley wins against anyone but George.
No problem.
Even though, again, it feels weird considering she has been voted out and came back to the game, so it feels weird that everyone is so readily willing to vote for her, but
Sir,
whatever.
We broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seemed prudent, given the situation.
Yeah, the extra bucks flopped. Again, I haven't actually seen how that played out, but I believe, like, wasn't the thing that they agreed not to play? That the majority of them, the cookout agreed not to play to give Claire the powers that Claire can't play in HOH. I believe that was like what the plan was. So, but again, I haven't seen how the full layout of the money ended up playing out. What's the plan for this Wednesday? It should be the Amazing Race 1 retrospective. Unless Survivor cast comes out tomorrow, and then it will probably be the 41 cast assessment, which at that point I have no clue what I'm doing. I guess Amazing Race will come out next Wednesday, but it's like, I don't know what I'm doing with the premiere ranking at that point, because I don't want to release the cast assessment and the premiere ranking back to back. Like that's, and because like those are my two big videos for a month. And that's like blowing my load like so early. That's literally like the two biggest videos coming out the first two chances of the month, and then the rest of the month is gonna be shit. So I don't know. To be honest, like even if the cast does get announced tomorrow, I might just hold off on the cast assessment until Saturday anyway. Just because like again, like it's so bad from a scheduling standpoint to not do that. Unless I bump something up. But that just messes with everything at that point, and like I don't know. I feel like as of right now, this Wednesday's video will be the Amazing Race 1 retrospective. Again, it's me redoing the Amazing Race 1 retrospective, but like in the current format where I go more detailed on every episode and every player. Because back when I did it, back in the day, it was more of a general outlook on the season, more so than like going episode by episode. So I did want to redo that, kind of similar to what I did with BB2. I probably won't do it for the other Amazing Race seasons that I've already covered though, because again, like I've pretty much done that already. So because like starting from Amazing Race 2 on, I kind of already did this current format. Though I believe those videos still ended up being pretty short. I'm trying to look for Amazing Race 2. I believe that was still sub 20 minutes. Wasn't it? Yeah, that was still 15 minutes. How the fuck did I do that in 15 minutes? Like, that's ridiculous.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Amazing Race 3, 21 minutes, that seems about right. But again, how did I do Amazing Race 2 in 15 minutes? Either way. But yeah, this Amazing Race 1 retrospective is 32 minutes long. Which I believe is the longest of any of the Amazing Race retrospectives, even though that's not even that long, really, in the grand scheme of things. Have I thought about doing an extra video? Yes, but I don't want to because I'm already far behind as is, and like making it an extra video will just make me even further behind. So. Ideally, I wouldn't do that, but I have considered it in the case it gets really bad. Like A&W, I'm willing to just like say fuck A&W and not release that video until whenever it's like open. Like I'm willing to like, as of right now even, it's scheduled for the 29th of September despite the season ending somewhere around like the 15th or so. Because it's 2 weeks from tomorrow is the finale. So that would put us... Yeah, I mean, that would be So the video should be coming out the 15th, but again, like, I'm okay with that being released a couple weeks late. Again, the schedule's kind of fucked, but yeah, I mean, like, I'm interested to see all the again, like, the thing is, like, even if the Survivor cast comes out tomorrow, like, that's still not ideal for me, because, like, that would mean I have to spend tomorrow, like, watching all the interviews and kind of formulating my opinions and things, when I'm still pretty far behind on all these other reviews. What am I doing right now? Like, when like, the Australian Survivor script, which I said last time that last time I streamed that I was gonna try to have it done by the time I streamed again. I'm not done. I'm halfway through. Like, I'm still pretty far behind on that. I believe right now is actually the furthest behind I've been since I started working ahead on the channel. Like, even though I'm still, like, good. Like, it's weird because, like, I have pretty much every video from October 13th to December 15th done, with the exception of Survivor 41 mid-season power ranking and the top games of the generation video. Like, every video from that span is done, but every video from as of right now, from was it September 11th to October 9th is not done, and that is 9 videos. So again, it's weird. Like, the schedule is so weird this month, just because so many shows are coming up and so many shows are finishing. It's kind of the same thing at the end of next year as well, where or end of this year, where we have Survivor 41 review, player ranking, challenge review, and 2021 year in reality TV. So again, there's some things there that, again, it's like, it's just whenever a whole bunch of shows end, because, like, obviously a whole bunch, like, all the summer shows end up ending around the same time, all the fall shows, spring shows, and, like, usually during that period it ends up being busy. So really it's like May, it's like early to mid-May, mid to late December, and really all of September are kind of my busy periods for, like, shows, which again really messes with the schedule and everything. Yeah, what I think of the new SA episode, it was great. I think one of the best episodes of the season. I mean, like, the merge. I think the merge episode was really great. Last episode was really great, but, like, for kind of different reasons than what I normally like Survivor for. But again, this episode was incredible. Like, really just like, even though it ended up with Santoni going home, which was kind of who I was expecting to going home. Was someone that I would have expected to go home come into the episode. I didn't actually expect her to go home because I thought she was going to be Final 2 GOAT. But again, the fact that she ends up going home, which was, like, she was on the bottom at the beginning of the episode, like, that can be looked at as underwhelming, but, like, in the road there was insane. Yeah, I thought Tyson was going to lose the challenge. Like, I thought that was the way we were going to lose him. Like, I thought Santoni was going to win. Again, Santoni was going to get to the final 2 or 3 or whatever with Chappies, and Chappies would end up winning the game. I got surprised Tyson won. Happy Tyson won, personally, from the standpoint of, again, it would suck to see someone like Tyson go home that way, where he's kind of screwed over by the Fire Idol. What am I doing again? Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm fucking everything up. Wait, how do you... Can't you dash? What's the dash button? No, that's not what I meant to do. Isn't there a dash button? Whatever.
Looks safer under there.
Yeah, Santoni is someone that I would love to see on All-Stars if we get it. And can't come off as annoying and hypocritical and that sort of stuff, but it's like, she's such an amazing character. Yeah, that's the thing, it's like, I don't know how Chappies wins. Like, I think Chappie, like, and based on the edit and everything, I think Chappies wins, but I just don't know how we get there. Like, like, as of right now, I'm kind of thinking, like, if it's a final 3, oh, that's how we do it. Circle. There. I believe that's what you do for speedrun, right? It's just, like, jump up, dash a billion times.
How'd my dad find you?
Okay, that didn't work. There we go.
Yeah?
The camera's kind of fucked. Like, the platform just feels weird. But yeah, I don't know, like, I'm thinking Anella and Nicole final 3, like, does, because what, like, I would assume, like, Marisha votes for Nicole.
I think I see the top.
Probably, like, I don't know, again, I don't know what Sean and Rainier are doing anymore. Like, I would have assumed that they would have voted for Anella. It is the final 3? Okay. Yeah, so it's like,
Thanks.
I don't know, because, like, does he win against Tyson? Is that a thing? Like, I could see there being a somewhat bitter sentiment, but it's, again, like, is Chappie's getting... Okay, let's look at the jury again. You see, I kind of ran through this last time, but to be honest, having Santoni on the jury is very good for Chappie's, because that's a locked vote for him. Anesu is a locked vote for him, especially if he's not, again, like, I don't think Kieran's making it to the end. For sure. Like, I would be very, very surprised if Kieran gets the end, because I think if he gets the end, he wins, and I just don't think his edit is there for a winner's edit. So again, like, if it's Chappie's, Nicole, Anella, I think Kieran and Tyson voting for Anella at this point? Like, because that's going to be a weird situation, too. Again, like, they would have been locks before this episode, but I don't know where they're going after this episode. Where's War Dog going? She hates all of them, right? Well, I guess she doesn't hate Nicole. I don't know. Again, I think it's just going to be a bit of a mess. Again, if it's Chappie's, Tyson, Anella, what do we got there? I mean, Nicole probably... Does Nicole even vote Anella? I mean, she probably votes Chappie's at this point, right? Kieran votes Tyson. Wardaw votes Tyson.
What was first contact protocol again?
But then, like, Amy, Rainier... I don't know, I think Chappie... Like, maybe that is the path. Maybe it's Chappie's, Tyson, Anella. Because actually, I see that as a much clearer Chappie's win. Because I can see, like, Rainier... like, I mean, really, I could see the, like, Zamba members, creating an excuse to vote for Chappie's in that situation. And, like, he already has Santoni and Nesu. I don't know. Again, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the season plays out.
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Should be on the first boot on All-Stars? Probably. Would not be surprising. I mean, she should have been the first boot this season. Like, anytime Santoni is on a season of Survivor, she is a very easy first boot there. I don't know what I'm doing in the game. Like, I'm barely even paying attention. Which, by the way, that's part of the reason why I don't play games I haven't played before on stream. Because, again, like, because that's something, I did finish Disco Elysium since I last streamed, and I will be starting Undertale the next time I play games on my own. But, it's like, I would not be able to even pay attention to a game like Disco Elysium or Undertale or anything if I was playing it on stream. So I'm barely paying attention to this.
Bishop, you okay?
Yeah. Nicole has Marisha and Amy for sure. But yeah, I think when it comes to, like, Rainier, I think Rainier could go Chappie's. Like, we saw, again, like, that's the thing, is, like, from the edit, we do see a lot of weird moments where, like, Chappie's, like, we see, like, Chappie's and Rainier making a deal, before the merge, and, like, that leads to nothing. Like, so it's like, why did we see that unless Rainier votes for Chappie's? And I feel like there's a moment like that with someone out. Well, I mean, we see, like, moments between Chappie's and Wardall. So it's like, again, like, maybe that leads to Wardall voting for Chappie's if they're, at the end against Nicole and Anella. I don't know. Again, there's so much wonkiness there. Craziest disqualification. I mean, I need to remember the DQs. I mean, in the 30-30, Shane and other person, Simone, like, that's a weird one. Especially because, like, they didn't even get it on camera. And kind of an icky situation there. Yeah, to be honest, I don't remember a lot of the DQs at this point. Especially... Yeah, I mean, like, I'm looking at, like, a list of, like, I have the confessional chart, but it's like, that doesn't really help when seeing the DQs. I mean, it's really tough to see, like, a chart of, the challenge and the results and everything. It's not like Survivor or Big Brother where you can just easily look it up. But,
Starting to look ugly there.
anyway, family visit, I mean, it was fine. I mean, like, to be honest, probably the worst part of the episode to me. But, it did have the, Kieran finding the idol with the help of, Nicole's brother, to where he almost uses the idol to take out Nicole, which is hilarious. But, yeah, I mean, to me, it was probably, my least favorite part of the episode. You would think that Amy and Rhaenyra would vote by game, but it's like, what do they consider a good game? Like, again, like, obviously everyone has a different opinion of that. It's like if, again, like, if Chappies gets to the end and wins out, like, do they respect that? Do they consider that a good game? Again, like, it's different per people. Like, I personally won't. I would consider Tyson having played the better game if it's like a Chappies-Tyson Final 3. But it's, again, they could look at it as, oh, Chappie's faced so much more adversity, and he won challenges and all that stuff. So, again, it's oh, yeah, Adam and CT, yeah, that's definitely the craziest. I forgot about that. I mean, that's just, like, that's something you would never see nowadays. Where, like, CT is literally about to, like, kill Adam. It's, like, it's really insane. The entire first episode of The Duel 2 is, really surreal to watch. Can't wait to hear my thoughts on Undertale. Yeah, it should be interesting. I do have a coworker that really wanted me to play it too, but we'll see how it goes. I'll be honest, like, I'm not like expecting it to be like I'm not expecting me to love it, but I hope I do. We'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot the BB power rankings. I was going to talk about that. I do have it here. I don't think it changed. I think it's the same as it was last week. Yeah, currently it is 1 Xavier, which, to be fair, Xavier's game is going down a little bit. It does seem like Tiffany is trying to undercut Xavier and trying to possibly get him to be the first boot out of the cookout. So that is interesting, but I still think Xavier's still number 1, Tiffany number 2, Kylan 3, Hannah, like, Kylan 3, like, I think that's a big gap, by the way. Like, it's Xavier and Tiffany, number 1, very closely to each other now. Again, before, I feel like Xavier was way above Tiffany. I think they're very close at this point. Kylan is number 3, and that's like a massive drop. Hannah is number 4, and that's like a probably decent drop too, just because I do have less confidence in Hannah's overall game ability at this point. I forget there's so much scanning in this game.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense.
And then at that point, to be honest, who really cares? Because like none of these people are winning, I wouldn't think. But then Azza's number 5. I do think Azza has gone up. Actually, Azza went up a bit actually in the last week. I feel like Azza seems to be like thinking more actively. Like, she's not really executing these thoughts, but she is like openly talking about playing the game a bit more, which is more than I could say a week ago. Claire's number 6. She did go down. Yeah, I mean, she would still probably be number 6. Again, she's guaranteed to make it to next week. She's still probably going to be the person that's left till 7. And at that point, she could probably win out. Or there's at least a sliver of chance of her winning out. I don't think she will. Again, like, I feel like, yeah, I mean, I think the Cookout's, if not going to be final 6 together, they're at least, like, Cookout's going to win. Like, someone from the Cookout. So, again, she's very loosely number 6, but she's still number 6. Derek F's number 7, just because, again, like, I just don't see how Derek F wins a jury vote. What am I doing in the game? Am I going that way? I guess I'm going that way. And Alyssa is 8, just because, I mean, like, where's she going? And then, yeah, Sarah Beth's 9, because it's Sarah Beth. Actually, is this even this week? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, because Sarah Beth's gone. Alright. Yeah, not too different power rankings from last week. I believe the only change is that Azza went up. And I think Derek F actually went up. Yeah. Because I had Derek F at the very, very bottom, but he's not anymore. So, Yeah, I did see those updates that Xavier is pissed off at Kylan, but I haven't really been following too much. Again, like, Kylan's in a bad spot, and I do think Kylan is going to struggle winning a jury vote. But I do think the game respect is there for Kylan, to where I wouldn't be surprised if they do. If he's up against, like, an Azza, or if he's up against a Derek Aff, or if he's up against a, I don't know, even a Hannah. Like, I feel like the game respect is there to where I could see him winning, and then also I think he has a bigger chance of winning out than, most of the rest of the cast, so that's why he's as high as he is. Undertale's a spiritual successor to Delta Rune? I've never even heard of that. Let's look this up. Interesting. Oh, that is a spiritual successor. Okay. Oh, I have heard of that. Never mind, I have heard of this game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play it. We'll see. Yeah, I don't currently own it, so. Let's see what else we got. Again, still getting caught up with down chat here. Yeah, I mean, that's the frustrating thing about the Cookout, and really the season as a whole, is that the people in the Cookout seem to be, like, loyal to the Cookout, which, again, like, good for them. I mean, like, good for them that... Okay, what the fuck is going on? Thank you. It wouldn't let me go into cover. Actually, there is some clunkiness here, isn't it? I forgot how, whatever. And it's not like the other Mass Effect games aren't clunky either.
They want to fight? We'll give it to them.
But yeah, that is kind of like my annoyance with the Cookout this season, is, just how they're not real. Like, they're so willing to get rid of their own people. And again, like, they're playing for a cause, and I get it. But it's like, I do wish, like, people like Hannah would have fought more for Derek Axe. I do wish, like, Kylo would fight more for Sarah Beth here. I do wish they would, try to play a bit more optimally, instead of, like, recognizing that they're not and then just letting it happen. Yeah, that's what I was noticing there too. Yeah, it does feel like aiming is a bit more rigid in this game. It didn't feel like as smooth to aim there.
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth?
Yeah, if Tiffany gets the Cookout women together, she's in a better spot. That's why, again, like, I think Tiffany and Xavier are very close. I think, again, Xavier's still number one for me because I feel like Xavier has the most potential to win out. And he's also at least not... Again, like, right now it looks like Kylan is going to be the first boot from the Cookout. And at the final 5, it's like Kylan only... Or not Kylan. Xavier only needs 3 more cops to win the game. Which I think is in the realm of possibility for him. Wait, was this... Locate other members of the team? Again, we're not going to do all the side content in this playthrough. We will do some, like, we'll do loyalty missions, but I think outside of that, I think we're mostly good. Yeah, if Tiffany gets the Cookout women together, which it seems like she's doing, and I do think that it seems like a solid enough group. Like, she's definitely better positioned there than she would be going to the end with Xavier, which was her plan like 2 weeks ago, which would have been dumb. Again, like, just giving Xavier a free ride to Final 3 would have been a pretty bad move from her end, especially now that it seems like Xavier is the biggest jury threat. Like, everyone's talking about how Xavier's running the game. Like, Derek X was talking about how Xavier is running the game.
We're not off planet yet.
I think Xavier wins if he gets to the end. So, again, to just give him an easy ride towards the end game is definitely a mistake there. But again, like, I think he has a decent chance of still making it anyway. I think this is a side thing, right? This feels... Okay, wait. I just want to look this up real quick. Can I change the controls? This is disturbing me. Oh, game, duh. Settings, gameplay? I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah. Well, that's kind of annoying. Oh wait, no, there. Controls, I'm fucking idiot. Configuration? Can you change it, or is it just telling me the control? I think it's just telling me. Wait, change. Oh, okay, there's like different. Well, that's kind of shit, though. Gladiator, what does that mean? Movement, jump. Who the fuck uses triangle as jump? Like, what are these controls? Like, why can't I just switch? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's just... Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. Alright, let's just keep it. But again, the controls are fucked in this game.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Aren't all the non-Cookout members really dumb? I don't think they're really dumb. Like, I think Claire is... Again, it's tough to really gauge this because it's like... You're essentially assume it's so weird because like the entire premise of these people not figuring out the cookout is like because like they're not assuming that all the black people are going to come together to create an alliance, which like again like if this would like this is the thing that happened last season BB22 that people were so upset that oh my god they're assuming Bailey, Devon, and David have an alliance because they're black, and it's like you're like it's essentially the same thing this season, but it's like they actually did create a full like fully loyal alliance, where like again like people would have been upset at them for that last season. It's really this weird thing. Like I don't have as much of an issue with like Claire not figuring it out. I don't have like as much issue with like DX not figuring it out or anything. And also it's like they're assuming that the players are going to play optimally. It's like it's not in their best interest. I think this is side content. I don't know why I did this. But yeah, it's not in the best interest of the majority of the players in the cookout to go to the end with the cookout, specifically for the good players in the cookout. Like it's not good for Tiffany. It's not good for Kylan. It's not really. I mean, it's fine for Hannah. Obviously, it was good for Xavier, and to be fair, it's still probably good for Xavier. Yeah, it's not good for Derek F, but it's like, who cares?
Some kind of research lab?
I don't know, it's weird.
What is it?
His? There.
So now killer robots too?
Huh. The Gets Back Home would love this place.
Yeah, we are going to have a triple eviction, which I am not looking for. Or we can assume we're going to have a triple eviction. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't want to do this. But yeah, I'm assuming we're going to have a triple eviction, which, again, why? It sucks, too, with the way it's scheduled, where I believe it's going to happen in the final 7, which means we're literally going to lose out on the cookout turning against each other, which is just bad. You want Alyssa to win the next HOH? I really don't care who wins the next HOH, personally. Because I think whoever wins it is going to go after a non-cookout. Because I think they can easily get Alyssa to go after Tiffany and Claire, and get Claire out. I think they can very easily also get Claire to go against Alyssa. So it's like, I think it really, the final 7 is what matters to me. I think final 7, yeah, I'm going to be rooting for the non. Actually, I don't even know if I will, though. At that point, it's like, why not just let the cookout do it? Like, I really don't, I don't what am I doing in the game? It's like, at that point, it's like, who cares? I mean, just let the cookout win at that point. Yeah, at least, like, at that point, like, they would probably become the most dominant alliance in, like, true alliance in Big Brother history. Like, their final 6 that got to the final 6 together. Like, that's, I don't believe has ever been done, right? Because, like, even, like, with the Brigade, they, lost a member along the way. Mind you, they turned against each other. And same thing with the Pretty Boys. They didn't get to the final 4 together. What the fuck is going on? How do you wait, covers? Is it square or circle? Okay, it's square. Why wasn't it working earlier then? Whatever. I mean, like, I get, like, the thing is, like, Derek F has no chance of winning anyway, so, like, it really doesn't matter, I guess. I'm too fair. Now I think about it, it probably is. Okay, oh, cool. It probably is fine for Derek F to go. But it's like, I don't think Derek F's getting to the end despite him being this massive GOAT anyway. Like, unless he's dragged by Xavier and Kylan winning comps. Because I believe both of them want to get to the end with Derek F. And, like, obviously they have a lot of potential to win out, and if they do, then I think Derek F gets the end. But Tiffany doesn't want him at the end. Hannah doesn't want him at the end. Ozza, even, like, from what I understand, doesn't really want him at the end. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's, like, walking back and forth. Whatever. Okay, fine. This is playing out lovely. But yeah, let's get caught up here. Yeah, what if Alyssa wins HOH? I don't even know. Like, if Alyssa wins HOH, she's probably, again, she'll probably go after, again, like, I'm pretty sure Xavier can easily convince her to put up Claire, and Claire will end up going home. And that, again, like, and that would just put her in a position to where she can't win Final 7 HOH. And then she would just probably go home unless she wins Veto there.
Where the hell are you going?
I just died again. I'm not even paying attention. Really, I think for Final 8 we're just gonna have if we're assuming, like, if we want a non-cookout member to win, which again I don't even really want at this point. Again, like, at this point I'm pretty much wanting the cookout to win, just because, like, what other option really is there? But if we're talking about, like, how do we get a non-cookout member to win, it's like, ideally the person that gets the 7 doesn't win HOH. I think the ideal world is Tiffany wins Final 8 HOH, goes after Alyssa, gets Alyssa out, keeps Claire in, Claire wins Final 7 HOH. I guess she would get rid of Kylan, probably, or Xavier. She'd probably put them up. I don't know who. I would assume Kylan would probably go home, but I think there could be a fight there. Especially if Tiffany wants to get rid of Xavier. And to be honest, like, once the cookout blows up at that point, like, maybe Tiffany would say, fuck it, let's go to the end of Claire. Because, like, Tiffany would still win in that scenario anyway, so it's like, I don't know. I think that's probably the best chance of the cookout blowing up, but it's still not happening, though.
Man, these guys know how to fight.
Yeah, we finally had Way content, which is bizarre. I believe she got 11 confessionals or something this episode, after having no confessionals for, like, pretty much the rest of the merge. So that's kind of funny. Again, she's not winning. I can assure you that. But,
well, that settled that. Cavalry to the rest.
Is that everyone?
Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry.
Are we an hour in already and we're still on the first mission?
You got here just in time.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
Dad?
You went scouting ahead.
Wait, how do you... Oh, there we go. So that's the weapon wheel. Where do I look at my skills in this game? Whatever. Where am I going?
Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
These things tried talking to you at all?
Yeah, again, like, yeah. I mean, Kira winning Final 5 HOH was pretty great, though. Because that led to Dane being in a really bad spot and having to save himself. And, like, that was a pretty fun week. But, again, it just stops the Dominant Alliance from getting to the end, which, again, at that point, it's like, that would kind of fulfill the storyline of the season. For that not to happen is kind of underwhelming. Especially the cookout. Again, I feel like the cookout even more so than the Pretty Boys or Brigade or anything. Like, the cookout not getting to the Final 6, I think, would just be a massive letdown on this season in particular. Where, like, it kind of makes it feel like the season didn't mean anything then. Like, why do we go through all these weeks of these people knowing it wasn't their optimal move to go to the end of the cookout, but then, like, just for them to not actually go to the end of the cookout, like, it would just be kind of disappointing in my eyes. Oh, okay. What is going on? Yeah, like, Wei's edit is really bad. Like, Wei, like, before this episode, only had, what, 12 confessionals in 18 episodes? Stuff like that? Like, Wei's edit is pretty terrible. Fuck off. How'd I die again? You know what? I can't fuck this game. I think we're gonna turn down difficulty just so I can just really blow through combat sections, because I'm barely being able to focus on this. I mean, let's go casual first. I don't want to go, like, full narrative. I feel like that's too pathetic.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Get to cover! Go, go!
I mean, the Sunsetters blew up way before Final 6. Or, like, Sunsetters blew up, what, Final... I don't even know, 13? Like, essentially when Tina, like, whenever Tina left the Alliance, like, the Sunsetters weren't really a thing. If we're talking about the Jed, Tai, Beth, trio, then yeah, but even then, it's like, okay. Yeah, like, on BB-Can 9, it's just kind of a clusterfuck in general. Do you think the seasons with most dominant alliances automatically be called bad season? I think they will from the majority of the super fan base. Not from me, necessarily. And to be fair, I mean, there's seasons like... BB-12 is one that is liked by a good chunk of people. Yeah, it has a dominant alliance that ran things. And really, every modern season of Big Brother has had a dominant alliance. I mean, obviously BB-23 had the cookout, 22 had the committee. 21 is kind of a weird... Like, 21's one where Dominant Alliance ran the early game, but then the end game was, like, really fucked, but... Fuck off! I'm still dying on casual! Fuck me! Whatever. Alright, but, what is it? BB-20 obviously was level 6. 19 was polls. People... I forgot. Did it even have, like... Did that... Alliance actually even have a name? I guess 18 was more of a clusterfuck, but and you had like Vanessa, I forgot what they were called. Scamper Squad? Is that what they were called? PB-17? Weren't they going to be called Goof Troop, but they weren't allowed to? Whatever. Anyway, I mean, like, pretty much every recent season Big Brother has had a dominant alliance. And people don't like it, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I think the majority of the Superfan fan base will not like really any season with a dominant alliance. I think 23 might be an exception. But obviously there's still going to be people that don't like it. I think it's just a matter of who you ask. Hey, the main squeeze. Like, for me, as of right now, like, BB-23 is kind of in the same sort of tier as, like, a BB-12. Like, it's pretty much middle of the pack. And I don't really... Like, the way I see the season playing out, I don't think it's gonna change. I would be surprised... Again, it has a great cast. But I feel like the way that the season's played out is kind of underutilized, a lot of that cast. Where, again, like, I think Tiffany could have easily been an all-time great player. And to be fair, still has the potential to be. But I do think her being so loyal to the cookout has changed up the way that she was going to play the game to where... she has been playing suboptimally, but kind of purposely suboptimally. Yeah, I heard about Fincher and Parvati breaking up, which, that's something. I mean, I really don't have much to say about it. Again, we're not seeing Fincher on Survivor ever again, probably. Which we're probably not anyway, but, I think at this point it's guaranteed. Just ended Duel 2. Yeah, I like the Duel 2. You felt like Evan winning was disappointing. I actually, yeah, I did like Evan's win. I mean, like, was it... I mean, like, I think, like, a Landon win, or, like, a... even, like, I mean, if we're talking about, like, from a strategic standpoint, which, again, it's tough to do with the challenge, I think a Landon or a Mark win would have been probably more satisfying. I feel like an Evan win is fine. I personally always liked Evan. Even though, again, obviously the rivals situation, or not the ruin situation with Tanya happened. But at least him as a figure on the show, I always found him to be really entertaining, and I always found him to be a lot more likable than like Kenny.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired.
So yeah, and like if he doesn't win that season, I mean, like it's weird. That's another one where like if he doesn't win that season, he can't be on the ruins. Which I think does change quite a bit about his trajectory. Yeah, Evan is cocky, but I think he's like... it's weird because like Kenny is cocky too, and they both play it up for the camera. But I think like Evan does it in like a less of a douchey way in my eyes than Kenny. Or like Kenny like genuinely seems like a douchebag, while like it feels like Evan's more so like just doing it for the camera. I don't know, like I always found just Evan to be a bit more likable. Where are we going? This way? Yeah, that's all Fincher had going for him, was this marriage to Parvati. I like Fincher. Like, I would have loved to see Fincher play again, but at this point, again, like, no chance. That'd be funny though if he came back and they were like, "Oh, the ex-husband of Parvati." But again, not happening.
Well, the Nupwood puts him near it.
Ryder, we should turn around before the lightning gets worse.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy with how, I mean, especially BB Can 9. BB Can 9 was, such an amazing train wreck to watch. What? How am I... Wait, what is going on right now? How am I dying? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, BB Can 9 was incredible. And BB23, I think, had a lot of potential as well. And it's still a really great season. Again, I really do like this cast.
Pathfinder's position.
Like, even someone like a Big D, who I think is playing a terrible game, like, even he, like, has his moments on the show, and he is an entertaining character. Even Ozza, who I think can come off as pretty annoying at points, and like she is someone that I do think has a lot of game potential. If she was just a bit more willing to not play for the team.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about
like the thing is, like, even like I feel like Ozza, like, it's weird because like Tiffany is like playing for the cookout, but like she's still, but like I think Tiffany obviously knows what she's doing. Like, she knows that's not in her best interest to be doing some of these things, and it's kind of okay with it because of the cookout. But it's like, Ozza is like kind of one that I don't think fully understands these things. Wait, I was here earlier, wasn't it?
Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy.
How far back did I go?
He was an N7. They don't mess around. Somebody, we're close.
What would I think of a Team Big Brother US? I don't want it. I think it would not be, it would not play out too well.
Sir.
I thought this before. I think it's pretty, irresponsible of production to be putting, like, teenagers on Survivor or Big Brother. I think the majority of people that young are not fully, like, formed, I guess, like, in their like, I don't feel like they're mentally ready for something like Survivor or Big Brother.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab.
Like, I do think the ideal age for, and like even like 21, like Hannah coming into the season, despite how mature Hannah is, like, again, like, I still don't think it's really the right time for her to be playing. I think the ideal age for Survivor Big Brother is probably like 25 or older.
Baptism by fire. Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark
And like, even if you, and I'm even saying this, like, if you're a teenager and you want to play Survivor, I think you should wait. Like, I know there's a lot of teenagers that want to play Survivor, so I think you should wait until 25 or so. Like, I think that's when you get, like, enough life experience, and, hopefully enough self-awareness and everything, to, do a lot better in a game of Survivor, or Big Brother.
We're banking on science we don't really understand. What if the theory's wrong?
Yeah, Kenny's a character that I never like. I respect what he does for the show. Again, like, he was such a massive figure on the show at that point. Like, I mean, he was pretty much on almost every season from Fresh Meat to Rivals, and got to the final in every one of those seasons, right? Outside of the duel. So, again, like, he has a very impressive run on the show. I think he's one of the best, like, social/strategic players in the history of the challenge, but he is such a douchebag, and he is, like, pretty unlikable most of the way. Yeah, BB-Can 9, like, I think the more and more time goes on, the more and more I would consider BB-Can 9 as my favorite season BB-Can. I still think BB-Can 5 edges it, but, like, to be honest, it's because, like, both of those seasons are two of my favorite seasons of Big Brother ever. Yeah, I think they're both top 5 seasons of Big Brother for me. Like, within US and Canada. I love Derek F. not being able to say I vote Tuvok.
Sam, load combat profile.
And we're still on the first mission. We're, like, over an hour into this. This is pretty pathetic.
Push ahead to the structure.
No? Oh my god, the controls are pretty shit in this game.
Here they come!
Now we've got
Wait, where's he going?
Watch the lightning!
Like, the objective is to follow him, yet he's, like, not doing anything.
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
Yeah, big D on OTAV. Really weird they, like, added sound effects. I mean, that's obviously what Big Brother does nowadays, but, I always find it weird when they just, like, add random sound effects to the scenes like that.
They're coming out of the woodwork.
Again, I haven't watched this latest episode, but, did they, like, edit? I am interested in seeing how they edited, Sarah Bath. Because, again, like, they really didn't show how bad of a move it was for her to get rid of Derek X. How long until he creates Evote merch? I mean, I think right away. Like, I would be very surprised if he doesn't get on that. Because, again, it seems like his friends, the ones that are running his Twitter and everything, are even in on the joke and stuff. So I would be surprised if Derek F. does end up being in the joke himself.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Okay, that's definitely what I meant to do. Okay.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum
I have a
up.
feeling
Don't
that
let
this
it
is going to cause my
you.
opinion of this game to go down, this entire
Let's get
replay.
inside there.
But, we'll see.
Have to keep an eye on our flank. Not if we keep moving forward.
What? Okay, yeah, the shooting's kind of fucked in this game. It's like something, like, I don't know if it's the auto-aim that's, like, kind of fucked.
He's like a machine.
Because it's like, it's weird. It's like, just something with the aiming just feels off.
That's it. We're doing it.
Wait.
How much farther?
Where's...
Where are we going?
Oh,
All the way
well,
to the top.
fine.
And then what?
We'll know when we
So you've
get
watched from the
there.
Gauntlet to Duel. I've actually not watched the Gauntlet. So I haven't watched seasons 1 through 9 yet. And to be fair, like with seasons 7, 8, 9, or really 5 through 9, like it's my own laziness. I just haven't gotten around to it. And to be honest, I probably won't for a little while.
Sam, give me engineer
Actually, something that
profile.
I've been thinking about a bit is how I'm going to move forward with the next batch of videos. Because I'm kind of in the weird spot now where, obviously I have a lot of stuff on my plate now with Survivor 41 and Australian Survivor and Survivor South Africa and all that stuff that's coming up, Big Brother. But beyond that, I still have, like, I don't know how many, let's look this up. I have 10 videos already recorded that aren't even coming out till next year. And the initial thought was that I was gonna just edit them now and like have them ready. I think what I'm gonna do actually is like just move forward to the work on the next batch of videos and then just edit them all at once, like with the next batch. So that means that I'm probably gonna end up watching Survivor Marquesas somewhat soon, and end up having to rewatch Australian Survivor 2002, everyone's favorite season, and also Survivor UK Panama. So obviously everyone's favorite seasons there, so that's lovely. I'll probably end up doing it during my quote-unquote vacation that I'm taking next month. I'll probably try to do like one season a day and kind of just like bang those 3 seasons out, just because fuck those seasons. But again, I do want to do retrospectives of them. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be his thing on Cameo too, isn't it? Like he's gonna like start or end every cameo with
This looks like a control center.
Something. Oh wait, that's fucking. But yeah, he's definitely gonna say vote a lot of that. What's funny too is like, I mean, like again, like I'm pretty sure he's gonna just say it naturally because like. Because I don't think he's playing it up or anything. I think he's just like, he actually just can't say I vote to evict. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting.
I need to decipher the language.
Which has a better chance, Alyssa or Claire? I think... Yeah, I mean, I think Claire, if the cookout has full control. But I think Alyssa has a better chance of winning a comp next week.
What's the plan here?
To get her there.
We need to defend.
But again, like I think the majority of the cookout wants Claire final 7. I think well, alright, let's actually think this. So Xavier wants Alyssa, for sure. I would think Kylan would want Alyssa at this point. I'm pretty sure he's not pro. What am I doing? Oh, this is a thing in this game. But again, Tiffany, Hannah, both want Claire. I would think that Ozza would want Claire.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it.
I don't know where Derek F is, but I would lean towards Claire getting there if the cookout ends up having control. But how would I determine the cookout? I mean, the cookout, the challenge winners. If it winner ranking, I don't know. I haven't really thought about doing one. I've thought about doing a like ranking the challenge winner, the individual challenge winners. But I've never thought about doing a full-blown challenge winner ranking just because it's ridiculous. Like, to be honest, it would probably be similar criteria, but, like, a slightly different approach. Like, it would still be, like, quote-unquote dominance in terms of, like, how much, like, agency and control someone had, but, obviously you would have to lean a lot more towards challenges than social ability.
We only have a moment. Do it.
Yeah, watching Survivor UK is the opposite of vacation. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Especially Survivor UK Panama, which I've been pretty open with being my least favorite season of Survivor ever. So that's gonna be fun. Thank God it's like it's relatively short, right? I think it's like 11 episodes, right? Hopefully, maybe. Let's look this up. I think I might be wrong on that. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure there's a non-elimination episode at the merge, which is obviously what everyone wanted. It is 12. Fuck, it's 12 episodes. Whatever, who cares? It'll be interesting, I guess. What is Transfer 2002 is 13 episodes. I'm pretty sure Marquesas is 13 episodes. So again, like I'll probably try to do those like one a day. Ugh, I mean, I guess I don't know if I can do it at 1.5 speed or whatever.
We need to get this door.
We'll see. I'll probably definitely watch Marquesas normally. But again, there was a point where before I started the channel and everything, where like when I did my full series rewatch, there was definitely a point where I was watching like a season a day. Like I remember I watched like Vanuatu over the course of one day. I remember I watched Palau over the course of one day. So I'm sure I can do it. Again, like obviously now I'll be taking notes on it along the way, which would be annoying, but I'm sure I can at least do like the rewatch over the course of a day. Yeah, it would be interesting to see Survivor UK return. I think watching The Circle has been a bit interesting, where I do feel like the people, and like even watching UK Season 1, like UK Season 1 actually had some pretty innovative strategy for the time. So I think there is potential for there to be some interesting strategy in Survivor UK. Though, again, like I just feel like the UK public isn't really ready for it. But again, I would like to see it. I know there were like talks about it like a few years ago, but it just never happened. Yeah, how would the Andromeda crew do on Survivor Big Brother? I don't even know. Like, what, PB is like fun, but I feel like she wouldn't give a shit about the game, right? I'm trying to remember the crew. Like, you got Cora, who's like, I don't know, like Cora and Liam, like they're both kind of bland, but I mean, I guess that's good for, especially. Well, I don't know if it's good for Big Brother anymore. I guess it was good for Big Brother a couple years ago.
It's working.
But with the current diversity mandate and everything, probably not the greatest thing. Is there a thing that says potential revival? Oh, hey, Bryce. You already talking about Lauren O'Connell? It doesn't really matter.
More than hope. It's proof we
but yeah, like the I don't even remember the Krogan's name, and I feel like he wouldn't do well. I don't even remember any like the personality traits of the Turian. Was it Vecra? Was that her name? I don't remember her name. It's just, I don't remember like most of the Andromeda crew in terms of their actual like personalities at this point. Like, I remember the old grumpy Krogan. Got PB, who's like a really fun person. Let's see. I think it's Vetra, right? Not Vecra.
We need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's Vetra. Either way, it doesn't really matter. She's pretty much just like a female Garrus, right? Who plays Ryder again? The older Ryder? Isn't someone notable?
Transfer.
I feel like it's like an actual voice actor. Like, decent voice actor. Oh, it's Clancy Brown. That's who it is. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, like, I feel like with the Circle seemed to get more and more strategic as it went on, so, like, I feel like with Survivor, I could definitely see, some decent strategy coming from Survivor, UK. But again, like, from what I understand, like, I don't think, it's coming back. Yeah, I'm looking at the Revival section, yeah, there was, a casting call a few years ago that they thought was going to be Survivor, but it turned out to be The Bridge. Which I still haven't watched. I know that, what's his name, Rowan? Is that his name? Like, he was this guy, he was on RJP during the Circle coverage for it, and, I thought he was a fun person there, so
I suggest a hardwired connection.
I wouldn't be opposed to watching The Bridge. But I just haven't.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Yeah. But again, Survivor UK Panama's, it's gonna be a slog. Cast assessment now. Cast hasn't come out yet. We did get a tease from the Survivor Twitter where they did release like this, like, I forgot how long it was, but some sort of like audio clip that had like some of the voices from some of the players.
Then how did I make it out?
Is that PB's voice actor is Jane? That's bizarre.
Guys, get to Sam Node. Riders away.
Actually, I want to look this up. Who are the voice actors of Mass Effect Andromeda? I actually don't remember.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
But yeah, cast assessment should be out by the end of this week, I would think, because I'm assuming we're going to get the cast at some point this week.
Your life or his.
Because, again, like, from this teaser coming out, they did say it's coming soon. Again, probably going to come by Wednesday, I would assume, so... I forgot that Natalie Dormer was, Lexi in this game. Yeah, they actually got some, like, decent people here. But I guess Mass Effect always had, like, decent, like, decently named, like, they had, like, Martin Sheen, and they had, Carrie Ann Moss,
Dad
and
was tough. He and
other
I
people
never
like
really
that.
hit it off, but
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out.
Yeah, I already have a feeling this playthrough's gonna be a bit of a disaster. But, who cares?
what are we doing in
It's also
camp?
not. Wait, who are we talking about? Male Rider. Oh, is it Zenkichi?
In a way, we
Really? I didn't realize that.
understand. It played
Oh, I should have played as Male Rider then.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority.
It's so weird. Like, Persona 5 Strikers is a video that, yeah, like, I played Persona 5. I was literally playing Persona 5 Strikers when I started this Twitch channel. And, like, which was 4 months ago now. And I when I finished Persona 5 Strikers, I wrote a review, or a retrospective. I recorded it, and it's still in the back burner, and I still haven't bothered editing it yet. So, and again, don't know when I'll get around to it at this point. Yeah, Tom Taylorson. There's also additional voices in Miles Morales and in God of War, and also Red Dead 2. It's funny, you look up Red Dead 2, and you look up like the local pedestrian population, population. It's literally like every voice actor under the sun. It's like almost every like notable voice actor was in Red Dead 2. It's actually kind of funny. He voiced Gilgamesh in episode Gladius. That's bizarre. What should I pick here?
Still goes against protocol. Cora, are you really okay?
No, I never watched the Great British Bake Off. I don't know how interested I am in it either, but I know it's a pretty popular show. I know when
I know this is tough.
when I was watching The Circle, like the source I would go to watch Circle episodes, like had a lot of those episodes of that show, but
Whatever your dad did with that tower,
again,
it's
never watched it. It's on Netflix, right? Or is that maybe it's the US version of it that's on Netflix? But either way, yeah, haven't watched it for myself.
She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
SB looks like Lauren O'Connell. I feel like that's not a comparison I would think of.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change.
What do you think of Rain as a player? Not good.
But if you can pull through,
and I don't think she would ever be a good player.
A bit of your dad in
But she's such a great character that I would still be okay with her coming back.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
Because even if Reem ends up like playing terribly and ends up being dragged to the end as a goat, at least you're getting Reem. Again, great character there. So at least there's that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Who plays Sam? Okay, let's look this up again. Oh, it's just like a random fucking person. Why is Reem really bad? Because she has no strategic ability in the game. She has no real social ability in the game. Like, she really has nothing in the game. Like, she does nothing, like, no real good attributes for the game. Like, the only positive I could say about Reem is that she was able to bond with Keith and Wendy, but even then, like, Keith was willing to turn on her at the first opportunity. So again, like, I think she's like a type of person that, like, will come to any season, probably like get 1 to 2 allies right off the bat, but it's like almost never going to get the majority. And even in the position where she gets the majority and is able to get towards the end of the game, she's probably going to be looked at as a GOAT because she has no strategic ability in the game. Like, I don't think she understands the game from a strategic standpoint. It's like, again, I just think she has no real chance of ever winning Season of Survivor. I'm trying to even think, like, I don't even remember the twists in this game anymore. It's like, I feel like I forgot the origin of this group. And I remember there was some sort of revelation about them, but I don't even remember anymore. It's so, like, Mass Effect Andromeda is just really bizarre when you think about it. Like, the fact that they, like, decided, you know, let's go to another galaxy, but still keep all the same races and stuff, with the exception of 2. This actually, like, these cutscenes look really great, though. I will give them that. Oh, you're talking about the Great British Bake Off? There's celebrities on that show? I didn't even know that.
We're at the Nexus.
I assumed it was just like some sort of
forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative.
Like Top Chef-esque show.
Should be there too.
The search is on. The Crown. Britain's best amateur baker.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Oh yeah, there were like celebrity versions.
Requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here.
James McAvoy and Daisy Ridley. Speaking of that, well, I did watch a Let's Play of 12 minutes, which was interesting. Really bizarre story there. Probably not going to talk about it because, like, obviously the main appeal of the game is its story. But what the fuck is that story? Which, like, a lot of people hated it, but, like, I didn't dislike it. I feel like it's one that you, like, definitely it's not a story that's, like, outwardly told to you like, for the most part, but like, there's definitely a lot of, like, assumed plot holes, but then you kind of, like, are able to piece it together when you think about it a bit more. But it's still fucked. But yeah, you're obsessed with Chopped for like one summer. Which one's Chopped? I'm looking this up. I remember when I was a kid and I lived at home, it's like I did watch a lot of, like, Food Network and stuff because my parents watched a lot of Food Network, but I don't think I ever watched Chopped.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, like, I watched a lot of, like, Iron Chef, and I watched a lot of
You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
I don't even know.
Where do I start?
Like other shows on Food Network. But yeah, I don't think I ever watched that much of Chopped.
I just updated the charts.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Where are we? Are we on? No, we're still. Okay. This game is still really clunky in retrospect. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I love how, like, she's literally just, like, running to a spot and then stopping and then waiting for us to get there, and then she just runs again. It's fucking weird.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
Barry... I don't even know what is that. I have no clue what that is.
Safe harbor for the arcs.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back.
Yeah, they definitely, like, again, it's so weird. They, like, took us to an entirely new galaxy just for us to have the exact same races because they had this entire like territory, not territory, what is it called? Colony, whatever that was, like transported. It's really bizarre.
I don't see any champagne.
Because like they don't take advantage of this being an entirely new galaxy, where there's only like what 2 new races.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
And one of those being like the antagonists.
They're doing the awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Peter Berg is a great director, from what I remember. Again, don't remember every little thing he's done.
Plants are still alive.
Looking this up real quick. Yeah, Lone Survivor's good. I mean, Hancock. Like, okay. Yeah, Very Bad Things. That's a fun movie. It's kind of a. Isn't it like really similar to The Hangover? Obviously, The Hangover came out later, so I mean.
This place should be packed with people.
Oh wait, I'm talking to him. I don't remember if I watched The Rundown with The Rock.
We're from Arc Hyperion.
Friday Night Lights, whatever. The Kingdom.
Went.
I feel like I didn't like that movie, but I don't fully remember.
Did you say an arc?
Hancock is fine. Battleship's bad. Lone Survivor's good though. Deepwater Horizon's good. I never actually watched Patriots Day. I haven't watched his most recent movie, so I guess I haven't watched that much from him. But
yeah, we just got in.
But
yeah, and like when I think of his name, I think of him as a good director.
What?
Or captured, or
see my reaction of what? Of Barry
You have no idea how much this means.
Mittica?
I don't believe it.
I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, no Elcor.
I'm Sarah.
Actually, yeah, what races are on this colony? Like, I think it's only
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us.
Like, it's only Turian. Are there any Solarians? Yeah, there's Solarians, right?
I thought you were just another malfunction.
But yeah, it's what Turian, Solarian, Krogan, Asari, right? Because like it's only supposed to be
But aren't you expecting us?
The Citadel races, right?
After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole.
Is number one with BB rankings like right now? You're talking about for this season?
I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
We've already talked about this before. It's right now it's Xavier, but barely, and then Tiffany.
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has.
Pretty close, and then a massive drop off, and then Kylan and Hannah.
That knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion.
This definitely isn't a loading screen, by the way.
Insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
I find it funny when games do this, though. Where, like, they, like, very blatantly hide a loading screen.
No,
we're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security.
Who's last? Like, it really doesn't. Like, right now, Sarah Beth, I mean, she's going home. And to be fair, she was going home anyway. Like, she was, like, at the bottom anyway, I mean. Even before it became clear she was going home, but,
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Yeah, then what, Alyssa,
Hyperion power into the grid.
then Derek F, just because he has longevity for the short term. Like, he's not going home anytime soon, though I think he has 0 chance of winning.
Crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
And then,
I'm
Claire.
Jared, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much you're.
I don't even know who Louis Lettier is. Oh, interesting. Okay. I like, he did Incredible Hulk, but, he did Now You See Me, which, yeah, I actually haven't watched a lot of his movies. I've watched Unleashed, but barely remember it. Transport 2 is fine for what it is, but not great. Again, I don't love Incredible Hulk. Clash of Titans is bad. Now You See Me, I actually enjoy. But, I haven't watched Grimsby. And, well, I guess that's it of his movies, so not that much from him.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies.
Yeah, well, we've talked about Jon Favreau, right?
Short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial.
I forgot she was even a character. I know she's like one that
Where's the Pathfinder?
was mocked quite a bit at
You're
the time.
looking at her.
Facial animations are still pretty fucked though. Like they're still pretty bad.
He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please
This is patched, right? Like I am playing the patched version, right? I'm pretty sure. He's like I was online, so it's like I'm pretty sure you can't go online unless you are patched. Whatever. Yeah, Kenneth Branagh is obviously
supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some
a
time.
pretty big director. A lot of Shakespeare stuff from him, right?
But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Yeah.
Until they have somewhere to live.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of his stuff.
Now more than ever.
I think the only things I've watched from him are... I think I watched Much Ado About Nothing, the 1993 one, I think. But I barely remember it. I don't remember if I watched Hamlet. Then yeah, I have barely watched any of his movies, actually. Like Thor I've watched, Jack Ryan I've watched, Cinderella I've watched, Murder on the Orient Express I watched, but I haven't watched any of his recent stuff either, so I've watched 4 of his movies. I mean, like, obviously, like, Big D just has issues saying a lot of things. Which, again, like, I shouldn't be the one, like, mocking him for it, because, like, I can't, like, say a billion things, too, but,
My dad
yeah,
knew what
definitely,
it meant to be Pathfinder.
Wouldn't be surprised if it turns out he has some sort of speech
Your
issues.
father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest.
I forgot we had a female Krogan here. It's so weird how, like, Mass Effect 3, like, really props up Eve.
Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing
I
personal.
think she's, like, one of the last, like, female Krogans and all that. But then, like, we just, like, randomly have one just show up here. And it's, like, nothing.
We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Can't say hand sanitizer.
Pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Yeah, what does he say? Like, because, like, he can't say I vote to evict. He says, I sadly to vote, right? Like, that's, like, what he's, like, fucking up? Yeah. It's just bizarre.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over.
I just love it too, like, because, like, you can tell, like, he doesn't know that he's, like, fucking it up. Like, he just seems like he's, he just seems so happy when he's voting to evict, and it's like...
An hour ago, that was all dark.
You obviously know he's, like, can't even say the correct phrase there.
You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
What time is it? It's 1
Go
o'clock.
talk to Director Tan.
Again, like, I don't think we'll go too long on this stream.
Come see me when you have
I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow. But, again, we'll probably go for another hour or so. Okay. Alan Taylor. I don't remember what Alan Taylor has done. Like, I mean, he's Thor the Dark World, right? Which, not a great start. He did a lot of TV stuff. I remember that now. Oh, Terminator Genesis. Oh, thank God. What amazing director there. Oh, is he doing the Sopranos movie? I didn't even know that. That's a bad sign, isn't it? Yeah, I've pretty much only watched Thor Dark World and Terminator Genesis, which are both really bad. Like, I would say Thor the Dark World is the better movie. But they're both... What the fuck just happened there? But yeah, they're both pretty bad. I would like to talk about Terminator at some point. Because Terminator is like one of my all-time favorite series, kind of. Like, I adore Terminator 1, and 2's really good. I think I don't like Terminator 2 as much as most people, but I still really do like it.
That's been true of every world we found.
Then, like, even 3 I loved when I was a kid. And I loved the Sarah Connor Chronicles, when that was on, which was a TV show. But, Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for Terminator, and I would like to do some sort of video on it at some point, but don't know when that'll
I thought
be.
I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
It is weird though how Terminator is really a series that like only has like 2 actually good movies. And like the movies are like were so far apart. Like you got Terminator 1 in 84, Terminator 2 91, and then you have Terminator 3 in 2003. Like again, like that's what? Almost 30 or no, almost 30. Almost 20 years between the first 3 movies.
Structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to it seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And
especially like really like critically acclaimed shows. I never watched until probably like 2015 or so.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Like obviously there's still a lot of shows that I just haven't gotten around to watching. Like I've literally never watched a single episode of The Sopranos. I've only watched like a few episodes of like The Wire.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
Yeah, there's a lot of like early 2000s shows that are like supposed to be really good that I just never got around to watching.
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Am I an anti-vaxxer? No, I'm not.
Something wrong.
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss.
Yeah, and like literally this entire stream, like the entire me starting this Twitch channel started with me getting sick after getting my second vaccine shot. That's literally what made me say, fuck it, let's start streaming. Peyton Reed, I'm trying to remember, like he did a lot of, alright, let's look this up real quick. Yeah, I remember Yes Man he did, and I really liked that movie at the time. Bring It On is like, not great, but like, not terrible. Down with Love, I didn't even know that existed. The Breakup is eh. Again, I really like Yes Man. Then I really like Ant-Man, and Ant-Man the Wasp is fine. I forgot he's doing a third one. Yeah, what MCU movies are confirmed at this point to be coming out? Because I kind of forget like what's actually official and what like we just kind of know. Or like what we can't kind of assume, I should say. Why is there like no list on Wikipedia? There we go, upcoming. I forgot Shang-Chi isn't officially out yet. Yeah, you got that. Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home. It's insane that we still have 3 MCU movies coming out this year. Which, yeah, it should be fun. Again, like, I don't know if I'll watch. Again, like, I'm not big, I rarely go to theaters nowadays. What's up with so long to get vaccinated? I got vaccinated back in, like, fucking March. Or May. I don't know, April, I think. Like, I pretty much got it, like, right. Actually, I think I got it before they even said people. Like, I think it was still at the point where only 60-year-olds were supposed to get it. I got more than $100 for getting vaccinated, by the way. My job actually paid me to get vaccinated, so that's cool. But yeah. Say Eternals, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange should be fun. Thor, Love and... That, I forgot that's coming out like in less than a year. Next Thor movie. That'll be really interesting. See what they do there. Black Panther is within a year? How the fuck are they doing that within a year? The Marvels, I forgot that was a thing. Oh, we know the director on Fantastic Four? I didn't even know that. Oh, it's the fucking guy that does Spider-Man? That's bizarre. Like, why is he leaving Spider-Man to do Fantastic Four? Who's doing the Marvels? I know this is riveting video at this point. The person that Candyman, that's bizarre. Yeah, that's bizarre. I think, and to be fair, Chloe Zhao is doing The Eternals, hasn't really done anything super notable, even though she's done like movies that are like very critically acclaimed. Nothing that's like super mainstream. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch MCU again. Like in terms of like, going to theaters to watch MCU films, like I really only did it for like the big movies, the Avengers movies and like Civil War and stuff like that. I didn't really go for like the random like Black Panther or the Spider-Man movies or anything like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch like Shang-Chi right away. Especially now, especially because I'm going to be busy anyway. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on anyway, so, yeah, probably not going to, like, Shang-Chi for sure, I'm probably not going to watch in theaters. Yeah, Scott Derrickson. He did Sinister, right? I really like Sinister. What else did he do? Exorcism of Emily Rose, that's fine. Deliverance from Evil was okay, right? Is that the one with Olivia Munn? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, so that one was okay. I would say Sinister's for sure his best movie. I would say even probably better than Doctor Strange, considering I never liked Doctor Strange that much. I'm probably higher on Doctor Strange now than what I was at the time that I did my ranking, but still never loved Doctor Strange. Why is my stream... Okay. Looks like my bitrate's going down a bit right now, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Cop Car. Yeah, I remember Cop Car was a movie that like got decent reception at the time, but I don't think I ever watched it. And if I did, it's like a movie that I kind of forgot about. I guess I can look it up on my IMDb, because yeah, I've rated every movie I've watched on IMDb, so I could at least see if I watched it. But again, even if I did, it's probably one of those movies that like I didn't really pay that much attention while I was watching it. It's loading. Yeah. Stealing Lauren O'Connell from you? Probably not. I mean, you can have her. I'll graciously give you Lauren O'Connell. Hey, I've said this in the past. Like, if we're picking someone from Magic Extinction, I would go Victoria over Lauren O'Connell anyway. So this is where we get Sam, right? Yeah, speak of Sam.
Hello, Sarah.
Yeah, as I said earlier, though, don't intend on going too long here. Okay, I think my entire fucking stream manager just froze up, so that's cool. Yeah, Taika Waititi would be interesting. I'm trying to remember, like, what did he do before, What We Do in the Shadows? That's what it's called, right? Yeah. He did Eagle versus Shark, right? Yeah, he did. That was a fun movie. A dumb one. Like, it's kind of dumb, but it's like it's a fun movie. I never watched Boy. What We Do in the Shadows is pretty fun. Hunt for the Wilder People, I wish I liked more than what I did.
don't understand the need for
Oh yeah, I never watched Jojo Rabbit. I really want to watch Jojo Rabbit.
What was he trying to hide?
It's weird I haven't. Thor Ragnarok's good, but also another movie that I probably like less than most people. For me, I think his best movie is What We Do in the Shadows.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier.
Which technically he only co-directed that movie. So
Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Yeah. Your father preferred to
I like redheads. I've said this previously. Not that's that important of a thing to really declare, but again, I always wished I dated a redhead. I never got the opportunity at this point.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design.
Oh, is Cop Car on Netflix? I didn't even pay attention to that. Again, like I would ideally like to watch it at some point.
I don't follow. You're an AI.
I'm so far behind on like things outside of reality TV at this point. And again, like I'm far behind on working on things for the channel right now too. So it's like probably not going to get to it anytime soon. But would ideally at some point.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered.
Am I a ginger? No.
Sounds like we both are. What does this
I'm
mean for us?
probably like the furthest away you can get from a ginger.
Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
I guess technically not the furthest away, but yeah, pretty far.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should be.
Yeah, this is really annoying. I don't know why this stream is like fucking up on my end. Like from my understanding, like everything seems to be fine, but like on my own. Wait, what is it? Oh, we're actually just now picking this. Wait, can you switch? I don't remember that. That's a thing in this game? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Pick soldier. Cool. We'll leave. Black hair, yeah. I talked about this previously. That, again, I'm half Asian, so. Which, I mostly look Asian. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, the ones that did Captain Marvel, what did they do? Was it, what was that movie called? Mississippi Grind. Yeah, that was a fun movie. They did, it's kind of a funny story. I didn't realize they did that movie. I like that movie more than, I feel like you would think. Sugar, I forgot what that movie really was. It's like a baseball related thing, right? And Half Nelson is good. Yeah, I mean, they've mostly done pretty good movies, so that's like a decent set there. Okay, this is really annoying. I'm gonna reset my stream manager because like it seems to have crashed on my end. Whatever. What are we doing? Go to your ship. There we go. I should be back. I'm seeing everything again. You picture me as white with black hair, well then picture me as Asian with black hair, and then you probably are closer. It's not really that short at this point. I mean, it's not like I don't have long hair at all, but I definitely need a haircut. I don't think I've had a haircut in a while. I don't even remember when the last time I got a haircut was. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 5'11"-ish. I used to be 5'11", at least I should say. Actually, I used to be like pretty. What the fuck just happened there in the game? But I used to be pretty much 6 foot. Like when I got my driver's license and everything, I was pretty much 6 foot, but I was like, fuck it, let's just say 5'11", because I was like right at the border. I feel like I've gotten shorter in the last like few good. I don't know, how many years ago was that? Like,
but at least we'll be doing it.
8 years? Fuck me. I think 9 years. Whatever. I feel like I've gotten shorter over time. Like, it's actually really disturbing. I haven't, like, actually, like, looked at, like, tried out, what do you even call that? Measuring my height, I guess? Whatever. But I feel like I'm probably, like, actually 5'11" at this point. Which, is kind of depressing. Yeah, Sam Raimi's good. I haven't watched a lot of his earlier stuff, though. I'm looking it up right now. It's Murder. Never even knew that was a movie. I've never watched Crime Wave. I've watched a lot of his stuff, though.
Take a closer look.
Yeah, Evil Dead 1, 2, both great. Dark Man's fantastic. One of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. Army of Darkness is good. Quick and the Dead, I don't think I ever watched it. Simple Plan's really good. I never watched For the Love of the Game.
Veteran X.
I don't think I watched The Gifts, but like the main thing that I remember is that the movie that Katie Holmes is nude in. Yeah, it is. I feel like that's the reason I remember The Gift. But obviously Spider-Man movies. Drag Me to Hell is really great. Oz the Great and Powerful is bad, but like visually good, I guess. He hasn't done a movie since Oz the Great and Powerful. I didn't realize that. Like, what the fuck's he been doing? I mean, I know he's been producing shows, and he did Ash vs. the Evil Dead and stuff, so I know he's been doing stuff, but still.
What's the rush? Just don't want to waste any more time.
Do we think Helen is hot from BB-15? Sure.
Damn it. Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report.
Actually, which BB-15 actually, was that even BB-UK 15? It was, right? Yeah, which BB-15 are you talking about? Are you talking about Helen Wood from BB-15 UK?
Seen you around. Ben, right?
Yeah, it's a bit unclear which Helen you're talking about.
Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential.
I forgot that Vetra joins your group this early.
I know.
Does she join your group here, actually? Yeah, Zack Snyder would be really fun. Zack Snyder is actually like genuinely I would like to do a Zack Snyder ranking. Again, not because I actually like his movies, but like just because I feel like it's actually an interesting director to assess.
Nicely done.
Yeah, like I talked about in the past, like I think Nolan, Fincher, Denis Villeneuve are like the first three that come to mind. I feel like Snyder's actually like in that next tier after that. Like I feel like he is actually a pretty interesting one.
Finally, someone who
yeah, again, you got Dawn of the Dead, which is a movie I always liked. 300 is fine. Watchmen's great. Legend of the Guardians. What the fuck? Sucker Punch is bad, but I've always gotten some enjoyment from it. Man of Steel I've always really liked. I got Batman vs. Superman. Snyder Cut. Fine, I guess. And then Army of the Deads. I haven't watched yet, but I believe that's on Netflix, right? So yeah, I could watch it. Oh, does he have another movie? Oh, no, he's not the director of that.
Everything's
Army of Thieves.
Labs, sensors, exploration
I guess he's producer on. That's straight to Netflix, too.
The best in their field.
Good to see you looking so well, Sarah.
Yeah, I would like to talk about Snyder. I think that would be
The
interesting.
engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Do I think Sonya is hot from Borneo? I mean, obviously.
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
It's so weird. Like, I forgot, like, most of these characters existed.
Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and
Even the way this game, like, cuts between shots just feels weird. Like, it just feels like the game's, like, kind of glitching out. When it does so.
Now it's on us to find the way. We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Again, amazing that took us 2 hours to get to this point. David Ayer. David Ayer is interesting. I don't know. What was the movie he did? What was that movie? I feel like he did a movie that... Harsh Times, that's what it is. Yeah, Harsh Times is a movie that I always liked with Christian Bale. Actually, maybe like a ranking of every Christian Bale movie would be interesting, too. Yeah, I remember liking that movie. I never watched Street Kings. I had to watch is really good. I don't think I watched Sabotage. Fury is fine. I don't remember loving Fury, but I remember it was like really critically acclaimed. I never watched Bright. Obviously, I watched Suicide Squad, but whatever. Tax Collector, I never watched that, so. The only stuff I haven't watched. He wrote Fast and Furious? How did I never know that? That he was like one of the writers on the Fast and Furious. That's bizarre. Like, I knew he wrote Training Day. But I did not know that he wrote Fast and the Furious. Yeah, Christian Bale ranking would be interesting. Yeah, at this point, like, I've definitely missed out on a decent chunk of his movies, but would be fun. Obviously, there's a lot. Like, and that's why I wouldn't really do an actor. Like, I don't feel like I would rank every movie from an actor unless, like, they're, like, pretty much with, like, unless they have a smaller range of films, but, or maybe do, like, a top 10 or something to that nature, not do a full-blown ranking, but, I feel like Christian Bale's done a good chunk of good movies. I forgot that he's going to be in the new Thor. Like, he's, like, the villain in it, right? That's really weird. Yeah, that'll be really interesting. What do I think of writers compared to Shepard? I mean, not great. Like, it's weird because, like, they actually try to make them an actual character.
You can make vid calls from the center
Probably, I don't even know if it's more. I don't know. Like, Shepard, like, I feel like the way that they approach Shepard is, for the most part, perfect for what they're trying to do, like, as, like, creating this shell of a character, but, like, they do it by still giving them, like, a set personality. Now, obviously, it can be jarring if you switch between Renegade and Paragon, but if you stick within one of those, I do think the character of Shepard works really well, while, I don't know, Ryder, like, I don't know, Ryder's just kind of bland, like, both versions of Ryder. Like, they try to make them, but they don't do that. I was gonna say they try to make them distinct characters, but they really don't. They're pretty much the same character, just different gender and, like, play a different role. Yeah, I mean, like, Ryder's definitely, like, someone that's, like, trying to live up to their father's legacy and that sort of thing, but like, there's probably more of an actual arc within Ryder's story, but I just think Shepard's a more interesting character. What am I doing, though? I'm not even paying attention. Here? I think it's here, right? Or not. It's over there.
You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
I forgot how the Tempest is structured.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's very delicate technical work.
Yeah, ranking every George Clooney movie, that would be interesting. Again, like, I think there's definitely holes in my watching of his movies, but it would be fun to do. I'm trying to look up, what the fuck is his filmography? There we go. Films directed. Yeah, if we just do directed, I think I've watched most of his movies. Yeah, I mean, like, I watched Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, really love it. Good Night and Good Luck is, I don't love it. I think I've tried to watch it multiple times, I just never got into it. Leatherheads is fine for what it is. Ides of March, I love. Monuments Men is eh. Then I never watched Suburbicon. Though I was interested in watching it because, yeah, it was written by the Coen brothers. And then The Midnight Sky I never watched, which I guess that's his recent one. But yeah, I think he's another one that, like, it would be interesting to do, like, a top 10 movies for Clooney. I don't know, does he have that many great ones, though? I'll try to look this up real quick. I mean, like, recently he hasn't had much that... I mean, like, Money Monster's fine. Gravity is fine. I like The Descendants. Up in the Air is good. I forgot he was in Fantastic Mr. Fox. Burn After Reading is good. But again, like, I feel like those are, like... I feel like that's something I could talk about in the Coen brothers. Who did Descendants? That was Alexander Payne, right? That's another one. Alexander Payne would be an interesting ranking. He's done a lot of good stuff. You got Sideways. You have Election. About Schmidt. Nebraska. Downside. Which one's Downsizing? Oh, okay. I never watched Downsizing. I forgot that existed. But I've watched most of his movies. It'd be another fun one. Mel Gibson. Yeah, Mel Gibson would be fine. Again, like Mel Gibson just as a person is maybe it's not someone I really want to be highlighting, but still. Yeah, it would be an interesting ranking. Yeah, another one that would be interesting, like to rank just his as like top 10 movies that he's acted in as well. But in terms of directing, I don't remember exactly what he did. I know he did Braveheart and Passion of the Christ, Pop Politico, and The Man Without a Face. I've never heard of that movie, but Hacksaw Ridge. So I mean, I've watched all of his movies, but Man Without a Face. And probably, to be honest, Hacksaw Ridge probably is my favorite of it. Like, I don't know, Braveheart's another one that, like, I've tried watching Braveheart multiple times, just never really got into it.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always
I
time
think part of that has to do with its length, and I was never really able to focus on it. But
this is.
Yeah, I'd be willing. Halloween for sure. I would definitely want to do a ranking at some point of. Friday the 13th. I feel like a lot of them just kind of blend together to me. But I do feel like Halloween is like distinct enough to where
we can craft our way through. Turn
I
the
could
junk we
probably
find
do it.
into
I mean, too fair. I could do Friday the 13th. It's just.
It won't be junk for long. Not after we're through. If the best
I mean, especially if we're like moving on to like
still the best.
Jason X
Check
and
it out.
stuff like that. Jason Goes to Hell. How's this? Oh no, did not mean to do that. Oh, so it's just like a shitty version of Mass Effect 2's system. Cool. Has there not been a Friday the 13th movie since the reboot? I didn't realize that. I thought they made another one since then. Yeah, what about Nightmare on Elm? Has there been another Nightmare on Elm Street? Oliver Stone has a big filmography. I've never been a big Oliver Stone guy either. I don't even know if there like is there a single movie that I really like from him. I'm trying to look it up because it's like like he's done a lot of obviously he does biopics and stuff and it's like he's really good at it, but it's like I don't know if I've ever been too into what he's done. Like I mean Snowden I never watched. He did Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps. That's kind of fun. That was fine. Oh, I forgot he did the original Wall Street. Okay, I mean those movies are fine. He did Conan the Barbarian. No, wait, what the fuck am I looking at? Oh, wait, why did he get nominated for Conan the Barbarian? What did he do in that movie? He wrote it? He wrote Conan the Barbarian? What the fuck? Okay, that's not what I was expecting at all. Whatever. Yeah, like, I don't think there's anything... I mean, Natural Born Killers is good. And, like, Wall Street's fine. Born on the 4th of July is fine. But, I mean, there's not really a movie from him that I'm, like, super in love with. Oh, is there licensing issues with the, Yeah, Steven Soderbergh would be fun. I would love to do Steven Soderbergh ranking. I don't remember, like, have I watched all of his movies, though? I think I have, but there might be like one or two that I've missed out on. Actually, yeah, I mean, there's definitely ones I've missed out on, but I never watched Kafka. I never watched King of the Hill. Never watched The Underneath. Okay, I haven't watched a lot of his early stuff, but I have watched Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Watched Aligny, watched Traffic, Aaron Brockovich, Out of Sight, Oceans, movies, Full Frontal. Which one's Full Frontal? I don't think I have watched that. Solaris I've watched. I forgot he did The Girlfriend Experience. I forgot about that movie. I have watched it, though. The Informant, I never particularly. Contagion, I really enjoyed. I feel like Contagion would just be a weird movie to watch now that COVID's happened. He's obviously, it's about a virus that spreads around the world and how it spreads and all that sort of stuff. So I do feel like it would just be weird to watch now. Magic Mike, Side Effects. I really liked Side Effects at the time. Logan Lucky, I watched. But again, no, I haven't watched a lot of his more recent stuff.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Paul Greengrass would be interesting. I'm trying to think, was he done outside the Bourne movies? I know United 13, right?
Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Yeah, what else? Resurrected? I never even heard of that movie. Theory of Flight, never watched it. Bloody Sunday, never watched it. But yeah, I've watched the Bourne movies, watched United 93, watched Green Zone, watched Captain Phillips. Never watched 22 July. And never watched News of the World. So, Bourne movies would be interesting to talk about just in general. Though, again, it's like not really a series that I'm like that in love with, to where like I need to make a video on it. But it would be interesting to talk about at some point.
Being a Pathfinder, running a ship.
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes.
Wait, why do I not remember there was a Solarian on our ship?
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe.
I love like the crew's just like randomly walking in the background towards us. That's really fucking awkward.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure if you're ready.
Why is the lighting so fucked too? It really just makes the game look worse.
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me.
What do I think of Lawan? Yeah, terrible player, obviously. I mean, like, he's good. Like, it's like he's one of these players, like, isn't necessarily the worst player in the world. Because, like, he is good socially, and he is well liked. I mean, like, he's kind of similar to Derek F., really. Or, like, again, he's, like, well liked socially, but just not respected. But he's also one that actively sabotages his game to the point where he asks everyone to vote him out. So, I mean, yeah.
Nexus Control. This is the Tempest.
Yeah, Doug Liman would be interesting. I love Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow is like one of my favorite sci-fi movies. And then you got Swingers, Go. Both of those are really great. Did I watch American Made? I don't even remember anymore. I don't think I did.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
I don't think I watched The Wall either. Yeah, I was Edge of Tomorrow. I watched every movie from him pre Edge of Tomorrow, with the exception of Getting In.
To Eos then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
Two failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Why do I like this? Feels weird. I did not remember that the map looked like this. This just looks bizarre. Fair Game got nominated from the Palme d'Or. That's really random. Actually, what has won the Palme d'Or in recent years? Oh, Parasite won. That's interesting. I feel like I never really. I feel like the Palme d'Or I never really loved a lot of the movies that win it.
Until no one else showed, and we got clobbered twice.
Which, if you know what it is, it's the highest prize at the Cannes Film Festival.
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
It's usually like a really artsy sort of movie that ends up winning. Yeah, ranking all the best picture winners would be fun. I definitely think like that would be a video that, like, if I was more of a let's move around a bit because I'm starting to get uncomfortable. But yeah, like if I was more of a like film YouTuber and stuff, like that's definitely something I would do. I would love to rank every best picture because I think I've watched all of them, but the most like I'm pretty sure I've watched every best picture movie until recently. I'm trying to look it up right now. Yeah, like obviously I don't have like a ranking lying around or anything, but I think I've watched. No, actually no. I'm looking at it now. I definitely missed a few older ones, but like I'm pretty sure I've watched every more. Nomadland won Best Picture. Why did I remember that? But anyway, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched Parasite. I haven't watched Green Book. I haven't watched Shape of Water. But I think before that, I've watched like a lot. Like I've watched every Best Picture winner for a pretty long time. Yeah, Moonlight, Spotlight, Birdman, 12 Years a Slave, Argo, The Artist, King's Speech, Hurt Locker, Slumdog, No Country Departed, I forgot Crash won Best Picture. What a travesty that is. I forgot $1 Million Baby won Best Picture. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun thing to talk about too, is just talk about what movie I think should have won Best Picture. That'd be fun too. I don't think, like, all the ones that like I've watched all the nominees, which again, like I'm pretty sure I have, like from the last, like from 2016 for the last like 20ish years, like I've watched like every nominee. It's 1 and 2, but just don't do it nearly as well. Whatever. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun thing. The, like, who should have won
if it is
for Oscar movies.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Tallow?
And again, Lawan's a great character.
Integrating search area.
And though, to be fair, I think a lot of him being a great character comes from and like part of it is like the same thing that makes Big D like kind of interesting, where like he is a can be a really loud and obnoxious figure, but also is just kind of a, like, I think when you think of Lawan now, you think of him tanking his own game. By the way, like Lawan, like I feel like one of the funniest things I remember from Lawan is that he did have like a YouTube channel for a very long time. I don't know if he still does it, but he used to do vlogs, and there was one that I will always remember that's like hilarious, because like he starts vlogging from inside of a car. Then in the middle of the video, he realizes he's not in his car. Like he's just in he just like accidentally went into the wrong car. It's like fucking bizarre. Like that's one of the things I always remember from Lawan.
We can do this.
Yeah, Ron Howard would be interesting. Again, like I'm trying to remember what Ron Howard directed. I don't know if there's like anything he's done that I'm like that massive of a fan of.
Take us down. You have no idea.
Oh my god, he's directed way too much shit though. Like what the fuck? Like Solo and Hard to See. Rush is good, but again, not really super high. Angels and Demons is a movie I kind of have a bit of nostalgia for. As like I remember my like dad loved Angels and Demons, and I would watch it with him. But Beautiful Mind's really good. I think Beautiful Mind's probably my favorite movie of his. But Night Shift's good, one of his first movies. But yeah, I mean again, like not a super massive a Ron Howard guy.
There, set us down at this nav point.
Yeah, Green Book I remember got a lot of backlash with it being like a white savior movie and that sort of stuff. Which, and again, like the fact that Green Book, like I haven't watched Green Book and I haven't watched like a lot of the movies actually, now I look at it, I've watched almost every movie he was up against. I've watched Black Panther, I've watched Black Klansman, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody. I didn't watch The Favorite, though I would really like to. Actually, that's another director. I can't even pronounce his name. Yorgos whatever. The guy who did Lobster. He's done some interesting movies. I love The Lobster. But, yeah. I still haven't watched A Star Is Born, even though I own it on fucking Blu-ray. It's still sealed. Like, it's literally, I can see it from where I'm sitting. Like, I literally have it right there. Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I never watched Vice, and I did watch Roma, but I didn't care for it. I forgot Roma was like the one that like everyone was talking about was going to win, right? I think out of the ones like that were nominated that year, I would pick Black Klansman personally.
Let's get the power back on.
I really did like Black Klansman.
These wouldn't last in these conditions.
If they didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like recently. Again, like I don't think I've watched a single movie from 2020 that was nominated. Yeah, I haven't. 2019, I think I've only watched a couple. I watched 1917, I watched The Irishman, I've watched Joker. And that's it. Which of those, I would probably go Joker, I guess, but it's like, I don't know, I feel weird about it. I mean, I like I liked all three of those movies, but
Door's getting emergency power, but it's
I don't know, I feel like Joker doesn't feel like a Best Picture winner now.
Security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Yeah, in 2017, I think have I only watched one? No, I've watched three. I watched Dunkirk, Get Out, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I think I would have gone with three billboards out of those three movies. Even though I really like Get Out. Again, I never loved the Dunkirk. Robert Zemeckis, yeah, he's fine. Again, like another one that, like, outside of Back to the Future, not the biggest fan of his work. I'm trying to look it up real quick. Romancing the Stone, Who Framed Roger Rabbit's fine, but Forrest Gump, Castaway, Polar Express. I do have a bit of nostalgia for Polar Express. I actually like Flight. Actually, Denzel Washington, I would love to do a ranking of, like, top 10 Denzel movies. What the fuck was that? I feel like it's going to take us forever to get through Mass Effect Andromeda, by the way. The fact that, like, we're getting, like, around, what, 2.5 hours into the stream here, and we're just getting to the first planet. We're still only, I believe we're still technically on only the second mission in the game, right? That's not it. Is it Journal? Yeah. Yeah, this is technically actually the first mission, because the prologue's not even logged in here. Joker scared you? Yeah, I want to see. I would like to see all the Best Picture nominees, technically, but yeah, I would like to see Minari, because that was Steven Yeun, right? Who's a guy I always liked. I liked him on Walking Dead.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
Yeah, like 2016, I watched all the nominees. And I think, again, like 2016 was pretty much when I stopped, like, being super, super into film. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman would be interesting, especially now that obviously his filmography's done. I feel like it would be interesting. Like, how many movies has he actually acted in? It's not even that many. Like, even for, like, including, like, literally everything he acted in, it's not even that many. It's like, what, 15 here? Though it's unfair, though, to put it, like, Infinity War and Endgame on there, and Civil War and stuff like that. Because, like, those would be the top. Yeah, he's, like, barely in them. I forgot he was in Gods of Egypt. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, like, if I were to do a ranking, it would be weird, because the MCU movies would be at the top. It's like, can I sing you a song? I mean, I don't know if I'll hear it, but I mean, can. But I feel like most of the time I end up disagreeing with the Best Picture winner. But to be fair, I mean, like, how many times does someone actually agree with the Best Picture winner most of the time? Did not mean to do that. Like, I think with 2016, I mean, 2016, I'm fine with Moonlight. I did like Moonlight, but again, like, I like The Rival more. I liked La La Land more. Yeah, I mean, I would say those are probably the top three, though. Like, 2015 Spotlight, it's like, again, like, I technically like Room more. I like The Revenant possibly more. Mad Max, I liked more. Like 2014, I think, again, like, Birdman's one of my all-time favorite movies. But then again, like, it's up against Whiplash, which is another one of my all-time favorite movies. So, like, 2014 just in general, I adore 2014. Like, 2014 is one of my favorite years in film, probably. But then again, that was also, like, my prime. Like, that was when I was, like, into film the most. Yeah, you got what? Like, you got Nightcrawler in there as well. Boyhood. Grand Budapest Hotel. Even, like, from the blockbusters, you have Guardians of the Galaxy, X-Men Days of Future Past, Winter Soldier, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Interstellar. Yeah, like I really do love 2014 for film. Lego Movie, that was a fun one. So yeah. Alright, it's that point in the night where my headset is like starting to fucking fall off my head, so that's something too. I assume you like meowing. Or is it Mao? Oh no, it's Meow. Alright, yeah, Alfonso Cuarón would be fun too. Highest grossing movie of 2021 is Hi Mom. Again, like, it's really weird how again China China is the biggest country in the world population wise, so it's not that surprising that a movie from China would be the highest grossing movie, especially in a year obviously with COVID and everything. But still, it is weird. No, where am I going? Yeah, what'd Karan do? Outside of, like, I know Gravity. Roma. Yeah, what else is there? Obviously, I know he did something outside. Children of Men. Children of Men's good. Then, yeah, Y Tu Mama Tambien is a movie I really liked. At the time. Prisoner of Azkaban is interesting. I feel like just in general, I really need to rewatch Harry Potter. I really would like to rewatch Harry Potter. And again, like I thought this stat, I would love to do a Harry Potter film ranking just to give me an excuse to rewatch Harry Potter. Because again, Harry Potter's always a franchise I feel like I should like more than I actually do. What are we doing here? What is going on? What am I doing? Like, what does the game want me to do? How do I think Dune will turn out? I mean, like, again, like I have a lot of faith in Denis Villeneuve. I do think he's one of the best directors out there, but I don't know. Like, were there a lot of production issues with that, or is it just like distribution, obviously because of COVID? I'm excited for it. Again, like obviously it's going to be this like sci-fi epic. Obviously it's based off the book and everything, which I know very little about. Like I've watched the original film of Dune and found it really boring at the time, but yeah, it should be interesting to see how Denis Villeneuve does it. I see you later, Bryce. How am I supposed to get in here? Or am I supposed to scan it? Wrong button. Not what I meant to do. No. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot this game's not like fucking... okay, whatever, fine. I forgot this isn't like there are other Mass Effect games where there's like a thing on the doors that you can open. Yeah, fuck this. Why isn't this like the other Mass Effect games?
Got a partial log, but I can't turn on
David Lynch.
Something's blocking the power.
What has David Lynch done recently?
The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
Like, obviously I know his older stuff, but it's like... Like, I feel like he's another one that, like, I've liked his stuff, but, like, I don't think there's anything I'm, like, in love with. To where, like, I feel like it's a, okay. Like, one that I would need to do. Blue Velvet, I did like Blue Velvet, obviously Dune, but, again, I didn't like Dune, when I watched it. I thought he did more movies than this. Eraserhead, Elephant Man, again, Blue Velvet I liked. Wild at Heart, I don't even remember. Nicolas Cage would be a fun actor to rank the movies of. That'll be hilarious. Lost Highway is fine. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, not a lot of, like, no movie here that I'm, like, really passionate about. But, again, still an interesting director. is the best-selling sci-fi novel. Yeah, like, I'm interested in seeing it. Like, obviously, like, I'm assuming it's a good, like story, like, sci-fi story. I'm assuming it has, like, a really interesting world and everything, but obviously I just know very little about it. What am I supposed to be doing?
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Okay. Here? Nope, that's outside. Cool.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
George Lucas? Yeah, I know about American Graffiti at least. Oh, and he did,
Radiation.
was it THX? Whatever? That one movie? That's really boring for most of it, but also, like, really interesting. And, well, he did Strange Magic after Star Wars. I mean, he's obviously an all-time great director. I'm trying to look up all Lucas directed films. Yeah, I got THX 1388, American Graffiti, then Star Wars. Wait, did he not direct Strange Magic? Oh, he didn't direct it. Ah, I thought he directed it. He only produced it. Well, that kind of ruins the fun. Okay. Is it this? Terminal? Activate? Maybe? No? Cool. What am I doing? Yeah, this is what I get for not paying attention. No? Cool. Again, this is so weird. Like, the entire, like, camera just, like, spazzing out if you push R3. Yeah, everyone's favorite movie, Strange Magic. I remember because this was when I was in college and everything. I remember, I'm pretty sure I didn't skip a class to watch Strange Magic. But I remember, I'm pretty sure when I watched Strange Magic, it was when I was skipping classes. Because again, that was a period where, like, I would watch, like, pretty much every movie.
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. Like the console said, let's head to the relay station.
This is the relay station, right? Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? No? Cool. It's obviously, again, obviously great use of my time to be watching Strange Magic. And yeah, that's obviously why, like, at this point, not gonna go back to that phase of my life where I'm watching every fucking movie just for the sake of it. I remember, what was the movie from, do I speak any languages other than English? No, I don't. Though, like, I understand, again, my mom is Indonesian, and I understand Indonesian, but, like, I can't speak it. But, if someone is, like, talking in Indonesian, like, I can generally understand what they're saying. But again, I don't know any other language. Like, I did go, again, like, in college and high school and stuff, I did take classes for languages, but I don't remember any of it. Like, I took, Spanish for 2 years in high school, took Chinese for a year in high school, I took Japanese for two semesters in college. Couldn't tell you any of it. And, like, that wasn't even that, like, that was literally my final 2 semesters in college was Japanese. I couldn't tell you any of it. Speak French. Yeah, you're in Canada, right? Yeah, so that's also like a... Well, I guess you're not from Quebec though, right? So I guess that's probably not a apt comparison, but either way. Oh, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, Razzie winners. I'm pretty sure I haven't watched a lot of them. But it would be fun to rank all the Razzie winners. Actually, I want to jot that down. Again, I'm not doing it anytime soon. But actually, do I even have the best picture one? Jot down. And that's what I'm talking about when I've said this in the past. Like, again, I have a massive spreadsheet of video ideas, but it's not full. I do have all the best picture. Like, there's definitely video ideas that I've thought about doing in the past. I haven't jotted down here. But yeah, Razzies would be fun. I forgot. The most recent fucking video idea I've jotted down here is Beyblade series retrospective. But again, it's do I really want to subjugate myself to watching all the worst picture nominees? I don't think I've watched a lot of them. Yeah, recently, what the fuck is Absolute Proof? I've never even heard of that movie. Oh, it's the fucking Mike Lindell. Okay, yeah, that's obviously something I gotta watch. Cats. I haven't watched Cats. Holmes and Watson haven't watched. Oh no, I did watch the Emoji Movie. I forgot about that. I did watch that masterpiece. Just in general, it would be fun to do a retrospective of the Emoji Movie. Obviously in a humorous way, but it does have a connection to Survivor through Mike White writing it or being co-writer on it. So, yeah, it would be fun. Again, not anytime soon, but it would be funny to do it. Doesn't Mike White actually has a TV show now, right? That's actually supposed to be good. What am I doing? I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, obviously. I'm just literally walking around. The Playboy meal movie. Oh fuck! I'm not even looking at the game. You're the only one that didn't have French as your first language. Yeah, I'm thinking my entire dad's side of the family all are just English speakers. And my dad grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere, which is part of the reason. Oh wait, the fucking thing's telling me to go over here now. Wait, where am I going? Oh, we're going up here. Okay, well then I'm just an idiot. I just wasted a whole bunch of time. Michael Apt. I have not heard of him. Let's look this up real quick. English director. He just died. Oh, World Is Not Enough. Let's see. Chasing Mavericks I've watched. Narnia. Oh, it's the latest one. I haven't watched that one. Enough? Did I watch Enough? I don't think I did. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot there. James Bond would be an interesting ranking, though, again, I don't have any connection to James Bond, which is, the big issue there. I watched, decent amount of, I'm pretty sure I've watched at least half of the Bond movies, but, I just have no real connection to the James Bond series. So I feel like there's other franchises that I would rather do.
That ship wasn't Ket, then.
Mark Foster. I'm trying to remember what he did. I do remember yeah, I do feel like I liked some of his movies, but I don't remember. Let's see. Stranger in Fiction. I really like that. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of again, movies that are fine, but I don't really have any real connection to. World War Z, Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace is probably my least favorite of the recent Bond movies, though. Definitely my least favorite of the, I don't know, I didn't like Spectre, though, so I mean, but yeah, Quantum of Solace is pretty bad. Yeah, when's No Time to Die coming out now? Like, how many times has that been delayed? Is that still this year? It is. Okay. That's kind of funny. It was supposed to be like April of last year, right?
I'm not a salvager, I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Oh, Finding Neverland I liked back in the day.
Like that changes
Monsters Ball.
Nexus just can't let EOS go.
Oh, that's not the one I was thinking. Wait, what is the one that like Holly Berry was like nude in? That like people got upset at how like pointless the nude scene was. I'm trying to look it up right now. Which movie was that? I'm pretty sure I own that movie on DVD. Whatever fucking movie it is. Swordfish. That's what Swordfish. That's the movie I got confused with. The Monsters Ball. Yeah, what a bad movie that is. I mean, like it's just like an actively mediocre movie. It's not like a terrible movie.
Is it smarter
Winnie the Pooh movies?
hide
I don't
a
even
hope or
like.
take a
I'll be
chance
honest.
that
I don't
might
know if I
save this
can
whole planet?
even tell you a single Winnie the Pooh movie.
People used to talk like that. Okay.
I mean, I think I watched.
You want to poke the tiger? It's on you.
What movie was that? I feel like I watched a Winnie the Pooh movie years ago, but I don't know what it is. Was it 20? No, that can't be it. That's not 2011. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong. Maybe I didn't watch a Winnie the Pooh movie. Yeah, there's no way it was any of these. Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just like getting mistaken here. Oh, no, Piglet's Big Adventure. That was probably it. Yeah, okay. I guess that would make sense. I forgot they made the Tigger movie. All direct-to-video Disney sequels? Yeah, that's definitely something I'll do. Like, obviously, I would, like, realistically, obviously, I would rather do all the fucking Disney movies to begin with. I'm trying to, like, have I watched, like, I'm pretty sure I've only watched, like, a few, like, I've watched the Aladdin movies. I think I watched, I know I've watched Lion King 2. But... yeah, definitely haven't watched much. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, this is where we use a scanner, right? Maybe? There we go.
Location marked.
Or maybe. What are we doing? No? Cool. Oh, we have to actually... okay, no, not the button. I meant the person. Who the fuck picks triangle as the interact button? Yeah, DreamWorks would be fun. I feel like there's like a decent amount of DreamWorks movies.
Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I loved Shrek when I was a kid.
He's stationed in the hangar bay.
Even though, I don't feel like Shrek has aged particularly well.
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Oh my god, are there really this? Oh no, this is an anime. This is just the okay. This is just, I was just looking at DreamWorks movies in general. There we go, animated. There's still a lot. I mean, there's fucking 41 movies right now, 2 in production. I haven't watched a lot. I forgot there was a Captain Underpants movie. I want to watch that actually because I loved Captain Underpants when I was a kid. Obviously, I'm sure it hasn't aged well for me because again, like I was fucking like I don't know 7 or 8 when I read them, but I feel like it'll be interesting to watch. I forgot Ants was a movie. Yeah, Chicken Run is a movie that I hated when I was a kid, but then like I rewatched it like more recently, like when I was into film and everything, and like I fucking loved Chicken Run. Like, it's really weird because like again, I just remember hating it so much when I was a kid, but it's actually a pretty good movie. Like I believe it's like it has 97% Rotten Tomatoes. No, game? Thank you. Madagascar. Shark. Oh my god, I hated Shark Tale too. That was a movie I hated when I was a kid. Fox and the Hound 2. I don't think I ever watched Fox and the Hound 2. Or Lady and the Tramp 2. Again, like I'm pretty sure I've only watched Aladdin and and Lion King. I mean, there probably isn't that one I'm like forgetting. Okay, not what I want to do. That's cool. Why do you look like super low res for a second? But whatever.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power. We didn't expect this
Well,
kind of
that
environment.
worked out.
Who could?
Which one's Ardman? Oh, okay, yeah, the Wallace and Gromit. And that's another, like the 2000, what was it, like 2005 movie? I forgot which one it was. Curse of the Were-Rabbit. That was a movie I hated when I was a kid. Like, it's like, I just think in general, I just hated, like the claymation, like, style movies. Obviously I've grown, like at least when I rewatched them back in like 2014, 2015, I had more of a respect for them. Did not like them at the time. Wait, they're making a Chicken Run 2? Why? Like, who the fuck was like, you know, we need another Chicken Run movie. That's the thing we need in this day and age. Yeah, I guess you could say that for most sequels, realistically. Okay. What the fuck is with the AI in this game where they're just like running back and forth? Like they're just like going back and forth up and down the stairs. I forgot there's a Chicken Run video game too.
Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice though, if that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
Yeah.
A ride?
Oh yeah, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I love that movie.
I think they kept a little something in storage.
And like that was like, again, like I was what, 18, 19 when that came out. Like I genuinely really like that movie. I'm pretty sure. Let's look this up. I can just look across the room. I'm pretty sure I have that movie on Blu-ray. I do. Yeah, I cared enough to buy that movie on Blu-ray. I forgot. I don't own the Lego movie, but I own Lego Batman. That's fucking bizarre, considering I don't even like Lego Batman that much, and I really love the Lego movie.
Take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it.
Dang it! Obviously, my Blu-ray and DVD collection stuff aren't really super definitive.
Next time we'll find more than just
I don't have everything I want. I forgot I own all the Purge movies. I forgot Neighbors was even a movie until just now. I think ranking all the Seth Rogen movies would be interesting.
Don't suppose you've got.
Do I own Superbad? I don't own Superbad on Blu-ray. Oh no, I do. I do own Superbad. Never mind. Wait. I own Swordfish on Blu-ray. Why do I own Swordfish on Blu-ray? Oh, that's weird. I never look at my Blu-ray collection, even though it's like actually like right in front of me. Like I actually never look at my Blu-ray collection. This is weird. Again, like I talked about this before, where like I wanted to get back into game collecting and everything. So like, despite like my game collection being literally right in front of me, like I rarely actually look at it. So like I was like looking through my collection like a few months ago, I think at this point. And it's like, I forgot a lot of the shit I own. It's like really, oh wait, no. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, trade, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I'm trying to decide like how much further I want to go on stream here. Sure.
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in
Perfect
orbit.
game there.
It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Not so fast.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7.
Andy
This is
Sorkin?
powerful alien tech. You need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure could make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
So what happened with that one scene then? Like, they just, like, not load?
Now the power is restored. We can investigate.
Okay, I think what we'll do, I think we'll probably finish this mission, then we'll probably call it a day. Again, like, I don't want to go too long, because I actually have some stuff I have to do tomorrow, not morning, but, like, early afternoon? Like, at 11. I do stuff at 11 o'clock tomorrow, so it's like, I don't want to stay up, like, ridiculously late. Which, to be fair, like, I mean, like, even if I stay up, like, super late, I'm usually up by 11, but, I'm probably gonna be, again, last week fucked me up, like, on Sunday, where, like, I streamed until, like, 4:30, and then I didn't go to sleep until 6:30. Oh, Aaron Sorkin, okay. Yeah, like, and that pretty much fucked me all the way until, like, probably Friday. Like, real, like, I was just, like, so fucking tired for the rest of the week, until Friday, and, again, can try to obviously avoid that this time. But yeah. I mean, he's only directed 3 movies. I mean, I guess we're talking about writer, right? Because, like, he's obviously more notable as a writer. I mean, I love Moneyball. Moneyball is a movie that I always really enjoyed. Social Network's really good, obviously. Though I forgot he wrote The Rock. Oh, he's uncredited on it. But, that's a fun one. I think A Few Good Men, The American President. Like, he's done a lot of good stuff. Steve Jobs. I haven't watched any of the movies he's directed, though. I would like to. It's just, again, I haven't gotten around to it. Do I want to buy followers? I definitely want to buy followers, obviously. That's obviously what I'm in it for. It's for those followers. There we go. I banned him. I banned the followers guy. What has Trumbo actually done? I watched the Trumbo movie, the one that Bryan Cranston was in. And I love that movie, but I don't actually remember what, like, the actual Trumbo did. Let's see. Roman Holiday, okay. Yeah, Roman Holiday. Okay, I don't think there's anything here that I'm, like, super passionate about, though. To where I would actually, like, take the time to do it. I forgot, Jay Roach. I feel like Jay Roach is someone that I would be interested in. Because I loved the Austin Powers movies when I was a kid. Again, I don't know how well they've aged. I would guess that they haven't aged particularly well. Again, I haven't watched them in a very, very long time. But it would be interesting. But yeah, Meet the Parents. I forgot he did Meet the Parents, too. I love those movies when I was a kid, too. Realistically, I mean, his best movie is probably Trumbo. Like, I mean, I haven't watched Bombshell. I believe that was supposed to be good, right? Mostly favorable reviews, yeah. So, yeah, I would be interested in watching that, but I mean, like, he's like one that is definitely a director I have a lot of nostalgia for, even though I don't know how much that's aged. Yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson. That's the wait. Paul W.S. Anderson. That's the yes, that's the Resident Evil one. Okay. I get the Paul Anderson's. Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson's the one I was originally thinking. Yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson. Yeah, we got Mortal Kombat. What a masterpiece that is. Resident Evil. We got Event Horizon. Death Race. Three Musketeers. I haven't watched Monster Hunter. Pompeii. Again, like, obviously nothing good there. I do have a bit of, like, I don't know, like, Pompeii I didn't hate when I watched it. And, like, Resident Evil I have a bit of, like, I don't hate Resident Evil. Especially the first one. What am I doing? Like, no? Okay. Yeah, definitely not an answer I have in too high regard. But Paul Thomas Anderson, I think, would be really interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've watched... I haven't watched Phantom Thread. I haven't watched... Well, I guess it isn't out yet, but Soggy Bottom? What the fuck is that? Okay. Actually, I haven't watched Hard 8 either, but I have watched... Again, Boogie Nights is really great. Magnolia is really great. Punk Drunk Love is really great. To be honest, There Will Be Blood, I think that's probably his most renowned movie. That's probably my least favorite of the movies I've watched from him. Yeah, The Master is really great. Inherent Vice is good. I mean, it's probably Inherent Vice is probably my least favorite. And There Will Be Blood. But again, like I love Punch Drunk Love, Magnolia, Boogie Nights. So that'll be fun. Okay, there, cutscene. Yay.
Well, what do you know?
Are we 3 hours in? I didn't realize we were 3 hours in.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too. This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Actually, the facial animations are still really bad. Like, it's so weird because it's like it's mostly the lips moving. Rob Zombie. I haven't watched a lot of Rob Zombie stuff. Like, I've watched the Halloween reboots, or whatever you call them, but I think that might actually be it. Yeah, I never watched Devil's Rejects, House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched anything from him outside of the Halloween reboots. Yeah, Halloween ranking would be fun. I feel like it would be really interesting to do a Halloween ranking. Because I do... Actually, John Carpenter. I would love to do a John Carpenter ranking. He has so many movies, though, right? And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 movies? But yeah, it'll be fun. I haven't watched a couple. I don't think I watched Dark Star. I haven't watched Somebody's Watching Me. I probably watched Elvis at some point, but I never actually... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched Elvis, but I barely remember it. Starman. I forgot Starman existed. Either way, that would be fun. Yeah, I love Big Trouble in Little China. I love Escape from New York. I love Halloween, obviously. I mean, those would be the top 3. I feel like for sure. The Fog's good. Christine's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a fun ranking. Wait, is it The Thing? Yeah, how did I miss the... Oh, yeah, The Thing's also there. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I just like I completely skip The Thing. Should I do it for... Do I even have a video coming out on Halloween anytime soon? Yeah, I miss Halloween this year by a day. What about next year? Next year I miss it. 2023, do I have a video on Halloween 2023? I miss out on 2023 too. What a shame. What about 2024? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I miss it 2024 also. What a disappointment. Yeah, why can't Halloween come on Wednesday?
The research station is back online.
Actually, I forgot that was a stupid fucking thing I did too. I forgot about it. Like the Jeff Probst's Nightmare cast video, whatever, the Nightmare cast that I made. Again, one of the first videos of the year. Yeah, came out January 9th. That was supposed to come out on... I don't remember if it was actually Halloween. Yeah, it was actually on Halloween. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, it actually was Halloween. That's hilarious. I forgot about that. Yeah, I made that video to come out on Halloween, even though it has like almost nothing to do with Halloween. Just because I put Nightmare in the title. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's put it out on Halloween. But then it got bumped because that just so happened to be the week that BB-22 ended. Gore Verbinski, he'd be interesting. Yeah, I love The Ring. Well, actually, no, I hated The Ring when I was a kid, but like I have a lot of nostalgia for The Ring at this point. What am I doing? I guess not that. Am I leaving? But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, like, I've never been a big Pirates of the Caribbean guy. Like, I watched the first movie. Actually, I'm pretty sure I watched all 3 movies in theaters when I was a kid. If not, at least 1 and 3. I may have not watched 2. But either way, like, I mean, like, I remember not what I meant to do. I remember watching the movie. Okay, I guess it is back here still. Obviously, this is like we're being very productive right now in this game. Thank God I don't need this, thank God I already have footage for this game, by the way. Because this footage would be complete shit to use. What am I doing here? I don't know. I forgot Cure for Wellness even came out. I believe that's another one. Let's check real quick. I believe I own it on Blu-ray and I haven't watched it. I do. I believe that was one that, like, again, like, pretty much on Black Friday, anytime a movie is like $4 or so, which is typically like the price they go on sale, like the lowest price they go on sale on Black Friday. If a movie's like $4 and I like have a level of interest in it, I'll pretty much buy it. Because like at that point, $4, like, whatever, who cares? Like, I'll add it to the collection. But again, it's one of those movies I just never got around to watching. This? What am I doing? Again, oh, this is what we're about to get the,
Six-wheel drive, jump jets, just what
is it called the Nomad?
The initiative only built a few.
I thought it was named something else.
See what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations.
Who is Jean Collet-Serra? I feel like I've seen that name before. Oh, okay, yeah, those horror movies. Yeah, I loved Orphan. I remember I loved Orphan when I was younger. House of Wax is, to be honest, I liked House of Wax when I watched it. I remember I watched it around the time it came out and I hated it, but I remember I rewatched it again back in like 2014, 2015. I enjoyed it a bit more. Unknown is good. I like Nonstop, even though it's a fucking dumb movie, but I enjoy it. The Shallows is but Run All Night is fine. Yeah, I mean, I think I've watched all of his movies except for Jungle. I have not watched Jungle Cruise, but yeah, I've watched a good chunk of his movies. Okay, I have to go all the way back there. That's slowly. Nomad versus Mako. I mean, realistic. I would go Nomad. And fuck the Mako. I mean, they're both bad, obviously. But like, yeah, I think the Nomad controls slightly better, and that's at least something. Some of these cutscenes just look bizarre. Okay. So, we're still in this mission? How fucking long is this mission? Yeah, like, I don't want to go too much longer.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth.
Oh, is that? Oh, this actually has like decent control. I forgot what. It's actually controlled by like the normal buttons you would expect it to be controlled by. It's not fucking Mass Effect 1. What are we doing now? Yeah, what am I doing? Oh wait, what did that say? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, with the hold. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. That was to extract. Oh fuck, I'm not even paying attention. That was moving an idiot.
All clear.
You know what? I think we're gonna call it a night here. Again, I wanted to end soon anyway, and I just fucked this up, so it's like whatever. Yeah, again, like I don't think the crew in Mass Effect Andromeda is that interesting. Again, PB, I do like PB, but outside of PB, it's like, again, they all just feel like lesser versions of characters are in the original trilogy. Let's go back out there, though. Richard Donner,
The scent is green.
I'm trying to remember what he's done outside Spider-Man. Or Spider-Man, Superman. Fuck me. The Omen. Yeah, good. Goonies. Yeah. Lethal Weapon. Yeah, fine. Yeah, a lot of movies, again, like, it's nothing here that I'm, like, super passionate about, though. Which, again, if I'm going to make a video on it, like, I feel like there's gotta be something there that, I'm, like, super into. Yeah, anyway, we haven't saved yet. I guess we should probably, okay, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Actually, I just want to see something real quick. Oh, wait, I guess it won't let me. Look at my save file. Now, maybe? There we go. Does it... Okay, it does say playtime. Wait, I want to look this up then. Because I feel like I want to look up how long my 100% completion playthrough took. Because, again, according to my list here, I have this listed as, like, I've only put 41 hours into this game. But it's like... I feel like it should be more. Either way. Can this load? Maybe. Yeah, as I said, again, I'll probably end up streaming. Well, I mean, okay, this is the thing. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I will definitely stream either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't want to fully lock myself into streaming tomorrow because I did that last time. I did that last week, and again, like, even though I did end up streaming on Monday, I was just really not into it. So again, like, if I'm feeling the same way tomorrow, which I shouldn't, again, I'm not going to sleep, like, super ridiculously late like I was last time. I should still stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm just checking up on the channel real quick, because I haven't done that in a little bit. So top 10 one-time player, it is doing... I believe it's doing better than the non-winning player video, but it's behind a lot, like almost every other Big Brother video. Which, again, is fine. Like, it's pretty much what I was expecting, but would have been nice to see it do a bit better, but whatever. Who cares? Anyway, what was I doing? I was gonna check the save, right? I just want to check this real quick. Like, how long it took me. Well, that's cool. Well, that worked out. Oh, now it's loading in? Is it, like, loading in from... I don't even know, whatever. Yeah, I guess it's actually loading in. Okay, that's bizarre. Anyway. Yeah, it took... Look at that. It took me 31.5 hours. Is my count wrong? Maybe my count is wrong. Wait, because Scott 2... Okay, that's not the... That's my speedrun. I just said fuck it. Wait, what is... No, that's the one... That's what we're currently playing. Yes, it's this one, right? 10 hours. Yeah, so my count's wrong. Because that alone is already 42 hours. Yeah. Interesting. So I guess my count's wrong. Whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. I mean, I might as well load back into the game because I'm probably not going to be able to... Because, like, I'm probably just going to start off streaming right from where we're leaving off because I'm probably... Actually, I probably should restart the game anyway. Just to hopefully avoid crashes. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to play any games on my own tomorrow. Again, I'm going to start Undertale next time I'm able to play games on my own. Don't know when that'll be. I guess we might as well load in anyway. Because, again, tomorrow I have stuff going on earlier in the day. Then I really want to finish the Australian Survivor script tomorrow. I might actually try to, especially if, like, Survivor doesn't come out, if Survivor Cast doesn't come out tomorrow, I might try to record some of my Survivor South Africa script or video, whatever. Because I would like to get a lot of that pre-recorded over the next week, the Survivor South Africa and Australian Survivor stuff. Especially Australian Survivor's coming real quick. Again, like, I'm assuming it's finishing in about a week, which is not a lot of time. Which can, but then again, like even then, like I'm not gonna be able to get it out on the Wednesday. Like if it ends on Tuesday, like there's no fucking way I'm gonna have time to record the end of the video and also edit it on Tuesday when I work on Tuesday also. So it's like, again, no fucking way. So like that won't come out until at minimum Saturday. But whatever. Just trying to check up on some things here. But yeah, SA in Australia, from my understanding, do not end the same week. From my understanding, Australia ends next week. SA is 2 weeks from this week. Like Australia ends a week from Tuesday, while Survivor SA ends 2 weeks from this Thursday, because there's 16 episodes in Survivor South Africa, which has been confirmed that there are 16 episodes, which, again, like technically they haven't said like, oh, that's the finale. Like, so it's September 16th is what we're looking at. Like, we don't know for sure that's the date, but it's like, it works out that way. While Australian Survivor, again, same thing. We don't know the exact finale date, but based on the episodes, which again, there's 24 episodes. We know that. And again, like by the end of this week, it'll be episode 21. There's only 3 more episodes left. Now, Australian Survivor has done in the past where they do like 2 episodes and then like wait a week for the last episode. They have done that in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. But as of right now, it's looking like, if I were to guess, I would say by next week it'll be done. But again, things can shake up. Which, to be fair, if it does, that's actually better for me. Like, it's actually better. Because, one, it gives me more time to work on the Australian Survivor review, but also it allows me to get the premiere ranking out earlier, which I would ideally like to happen. So, I would actually be fine if that's the case, but I'm, again, still have to think about the possibility of it not. Yeah, I mean, again, like if it finishes next Tuesday, I'm not gonna have time to get it out in time. It'll be interesting because like if it doesn't finish on Tuesday, that means more than likely they're gonna finish it on probably like Sunday or Monday of the next week, which would be a lot better for me. I should be able to get it done in time. Actually, I don't know. Monday would be a bit rough. Depending on, I mean, like, but then again, like, it would also give me more time to pre-edit all the other stuff, so I guess it probably would be done in time. But either way, I mean, like, again, like I've said this in the past, like, the reviews are some of the longer videos to make. Because, as I said, like, I've been working on this Australian Survivor script pretty much since last Wednesday. Or is it last Thursday? Either way, it's like I've actually put like a decent amount of time. I'm only halfway through still. And Survivor South Africa took me longer than I expected to. So just the script writing takes a decent amount of time. Because like essentially like what happens is when I watch these shows, I literally take notes of all my thoughts while watching the show. Like I write down like everything that happens in the episode, but then also like what I'm thinking as things go on. And then like to write the review, I look at my notes again. And then, like, obviously just cut down what I need to keep, what I don't, and then obviously try to formulate a essentially my reviews have become essentially just retellings of the season, but with my opinions of things like spliced in there. And obviously to retell entire season takes a lot of time, so again, like that's why these reviews are kind of tough, just because of how much time they take. Even though, again, like the actual production of the video is obviously very low quality, where it's just static images and everything. It's like the actual writing and editing and stuff like that still takes a while. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow again gonna work on the Australian Survivor script. Hopefully pre-record stuff, but don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll definitely be able to by the end of the week. And again, hopefully I'll stream tomorrow. If I don't, it'll be on Tuesday, and then I'll for sure stream on Wednesday. And yeah, we'll probably have a Survivor cast by Wednesday, I would think. So that'll be fun to talk about. obviously more Big Brother, Australian Survivor, South Africa technically won't be until later. Yeah, and then next week, I believe next week I'm going to change up the schedule a little bit because my schedule's kind of fucked again. So I should actually be able to stream next Thursday. So I think it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Either way, I've just been rambling on for a while. So I think we're just going to stream here next time. Well, I don't know what the fuck I was going to say. That is fucking whatever. See you guys next time. Essentially, see you later, Circle. See you later, Jaw 2317. Yeah, see you guys next time.